Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream today. Today, we are going to do the normal, roaming around all cryptos. We're going to look at Ethereum Classic, Dogecoin, Cardano, a bunch of others. Pretty much anything that people bring up. But the first thing I want to address is this Ethereum Classic short interest. Okay, I'm going to be sending people to the beginning of the video. That's why I'm going to address it real quick before I even test the mic. So basically, it's come to our attention that the involvement of grayscale, which is usually a good thing, could also be a bad thing. Okay, with a trust created for Ethereum Classic, which is ETCG, it allows people, to actually short Ethereum Classic. And these numbers you see here are way back in April 15, and they are probably a lot more than it is today, especially since Ethereum Classic hit 180. The short interest is very, very, very high. And so that means that there's a lot of demand for Ethereum Classic. There's going to be a lot of demand for Ethereum Classic. This is why it's not going below $100, because these short guys are also scared. They don't know if it's going to shoot back up again. So they're trying to cover up. They're trying to cover their short positions. And if you short ETCG, the only way you can cover your short is actually go and buy a real ETC, in the open market, and that's why we see, once it goes right close to 100, it picks back up again because people are trying to cover all their short positions. So, this is very interesting news, very, very interesting news. And once a lot of people get wind of this, it could become a thing. It could become a thing. So I just wanted to address this real quick so that I can send people back to the beginning instead of trying to explain it every single time, So yeah, today it showed that a lot of the people who shorted ETC, shorted ETC way back when it spiked to about $60. And actually, let me open this up. This data is from April 15, 2021. So let's see where April 15, let's see where ETC was at that time. Real quick, ETC. Okay, so we're going back to April 15 right now to check something out, okay? And that's when we'll know. So April 15th. Almost there, almost there. Okay, come on. All right, 16. Oh, you see this? There was a spike on April 16. ETC went from $21 on April 14th, okay? April 14th, ETC Ethereum Classic was $21. It spiked from $21 all the way up. On April 16, it was $46. So a lot of these people actually shorted it on April 15, which was hold up. On April 15, ETC was $28, guys. April 15, ETC was $28. And this is when most of the shorts shorted ETC. Okay. This data you see here was updated April 15, 2021. And that time the current short volume was more than the previous short volume. The short volume was even this high at that time. And this was when people thought, oh, ETC was going back to $11. There's no way it's gonna stay at $28. So you have people who shorted this thing at $28 who probably had some accounts liquidated at $180. I mean, probably shit their pants as well. If you short it at $28 and you see the thing go up to $180, I'd shit my pants too. But so these same people are now waiting for the price to come down so they can cover quickly, because guess what? The high interest on these funds are killing. And by the way, if you want to participate in this grayscale, you have to buy a minimum of $25,000 worth. So they did it so that it's not everybody that can go in there and purchase ETCG and short and do stuff. You have to have at least 25,000 to be able to get onto the um, on the Ethereum Classic Trust Fund. And guess what? If Grayscale didn't think Ethereum Classic was worth anything, they would not start a fund for it. They would not create a fund for it. Okay, so that's one thing you have to keep at the back of your mind. Okay, all right. Looks like we just got a lot of information right now. It's gonna take a little bit to process, because if people were shorting heavily way back when Ethereum Classic was $28, I wonder what those people are doing now. There will be demand for ETC for at least several months to come, So we'll see what happens. All right. Now I hope you guys could hear me. I'm gonna start the stream properly. Oh man. Okay, since I didn't see anybody saying you're muted, it means you guys could hear me. So that's good. That's good. I see a bunch of people in the house. Christopher Wallace, Mr. Dragon in the house, Ramsus in the house. There we go. There we go. Okay, he says huddle. Okay, what was this? And it's almost below 100. Don't worry, they shorted it at 28. So what happened is that these people are just waiting for it to come down a little bit so they can cover some of their position. They just want it to come down a little bit so they can cover. So there's potential for this thing to actually skyrocket if the mob gets a hint that hedges are shorting this, and now there's real proof. Okay, in my first video about ETC, I spoke about why it was a big deal that Grayscale created a fund for it, because Grayscale doesn't just create a fund for every coin. They do their research and they see potential, and that's when they create the fund for it. So yeah. Okay. Tom, I hear you. Yeah, we need some music in here. He said, don't forget to share my audio. Yo, you guys are getting to know me, man. I actually remembered to share the audio today. I just haven't played anything here. Let me see. Oh man, I hope I get some new music soon. Otherwise, I'll just have to find you know what? Maybe I could find some no copyright radio station and put it on or something. Hold up. Downloads, yeah. Where is this thing? So I sent Hazy a link. I did send it last minute. So Hazy, if you're listening, we're waiting for you. Ha ha ha. All right. Let's see. 1 second here. We have roses. All right, now let's get some music going. And oops, that's loud, right? That's pretty loud. Is that too loud, or is that okay? Let me know. Let me know if that's too loud or that's okay. All right. So it is below $100 right now. Here we go. Let's do the 1 day here. Okay, Mr. Dragon says it's good. Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. Daram, what's up? Good to see you all in the house. Good to see everyone in the house, man. I always need music. Every music I'm playing today was supplied by people like you, people in the chat who blessed me with some sound. So I put them in a folder and I just play it, and I give shout outs to you. So this was supplied by Omar and 17 Roses. So I asked them to give me links to their music stuff, so I could share if anybody wants their music too. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Tashi. Somebody cannot hear it, huh? Interesting, interesting. Yeah, sometimes huddling is good. Sometimes huddling is good. Huddling is good. D Mac in the house. We're good, man. We're good, man. We're good, man. Jonathan says Shiba tanking hard. Everything is actually tanking very hard today. Like almost every single thing. Yesterday I took a break and it seemed like everything kind of woke up quite a bit. Uh, I actually had a heavy position in EOS that I haven't really spoken about. And I cashed out almost 80% on Monday out of EOS, and then yesterday it went up by like 50%. I was so angry. But yeah, but today, look, there is blood on the street. So this is a day that if you had cash laying around, okay, you could get almost everything at a discount, okay, or you could just wait around a little bit and see, whether it goes, it keeps going down tomorrow. So yeah, again, Shiba, guys, you see, it's you got to be careful with these the new ones, especially if they are a meme playing off of a meme. They could have a lot of momentum, but the same momentum they have going up, they have the same momentum coming down. And just know that you are in it with a lot of people who, I don't know if there's anyone who was in Shiba Inu for the long term, but there's a lot of people who, come to just ride it real quick and jump back off. So yeah. look who showed up. Look who showed up. The OG himself. Rick, what's up? Bro? What's up? Yo, it'll be good to have you back, man. We so that we can have some perspective on back when we started and where we are now on things. Are you at work today, Rick? Let me know if you're at work today. Doge, yeah, don't worry. We're gonna talk about Doge. We're gonna talk about everything. Um, you know what? Again, it was a tweet I sent. I'm not gonna show them some of the person's name, but I'm like, you know what? Shiba could have a run. You could make 5x, 10x on your money, but it may not have the same strong support that Doge has, because see the support of Doge. That's why it's very hard for Doge to tank too hard. Doge would tank all right, but it wouldn't tank too hard. See, it went down 9% while other things are going down 30%. 20% and stuff like that. So somebody wants to say an NFT had a random prompt today. Yeah, this morning was pretty epic. I'm not 100% sure what happened, but like I said, they have some room based on the way refinable went and stuff like that. If they work hard enough, they can take advantage of the situation. But they were just a little bit not very transparent for me. But then again, I still have my little permanent position in there, so I will check up and see why it shot up. I saw it shooting up, but I didn't know why it was shooting up. So yeah. ETC giving you sleepless nights. Go rewind the video. Go back to the beginning of the video. I explained a little bit about some information that came out today. I'm trying to find an article. I read an article this morning. It was around 4 a.m. So I don't remember exactly where I read it from, but I cannot find it right now. But if I find it again anytime during the stream, I will pull it back up. They literally were talking about the same thing that I was researching yesterday. And apparently, since Ethereum Classic got its own fund, now people are able to short it very easily. So apparently people short a lot of it. So they see a big trend on social media, everybody's buying it, so they shorted it. And guess what? this short volume of 322,000 shares, guess what? Over here is shares. It's called ETCG. It's kind of like an equivalent of one ETC coin, okay? But if you short it, you have to go and buy the actual coin to replace it. So these people started shorting ETC when ETC was $28, guys. $28, they started shorting it. They thought it was going back below $20 so they could make something. Now this thing has shot up all the way to 180, blew up in a lot of people's faces. And so now a lot of people are stuck in short positions that they need to cover. So, as this thing gets low, the article said the last time it dropped like below 95 thereabout, a lot of buys came in. Why? Because they were trying to cover. So the demand of ETC is going to be there. It's going to be a little strong as the price keeps dropping, because all these people need to cover. So this brings a whole new dimension to Ethereum Classic right now, which is interesting if you are a holder. So, all right. Now let's see here. Let's add a few stuff to what we have. Let's add Doge to the lineup today, and we're gonna add Sheeb again, just because I added Sheeb last time, and Sheeb is tanking really hard, so we need to track it as well. So we all live and learn. And guys, I don't know what's up with these new crypto names, man. It's just really, really, really. Look at this. So yesterday, as usual, I go and check what new cryptos are out there and what people, are looking for and stuff. So I go to the new crypto place and I start looking at these names, right? And you see some of these names. Okay, Woofy. Okay, dog paws. Maybe it could take off. Anything with dog, Doge, Elon. Come on, be a little creative. Okay. This one, Samuel, that's okay, kind of okay. Look at this. Doge Father token. Come on. How many of these are we going to have? How many tokens are going to have Doge? How many are going to have Star? Are going to have all these things in their names? It's just ridiculous. Doge Father. Okay. Like, people are just creating, and these tokens are not hard to create. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's one page of code. I could write it. Okay. And just make up a name and put it up. So that's why you have to be careful. You have to do a little bit more research before you start entering these coins. Doge Father, safe, what was this? Safe rune? Like, why does everything have to have a safe or Doge or whatever? Beer token, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. Hazy probably is responsible for this one. Oh man! So I was looking at all these names: Jin Doge, Rover Inu, and Shiba. Look, Shiba Pop. Can you people be creative for once? Can you people be creative for once? A lot of rug pools, a lot of all these projects are they waiting for your money. They're just waiting for your money so they can consolidate it into their account. That's what's happening in all these projects. Okay, Goat, Zuckerberg, Zgoat. Why would you buy something like this? Okay, so a lot of these names, if you are buying it, well, buy with the mindset that look, this is where dumb money is. This is just money to push the price up. And then the moment you see some decent profit, take it and run, because I don't advise this, but if you are really tempted to be buying all these new, Moon, Save, everything, Shinu, everything has Shiba Inu in it. We have Save Cookie. Are you kidding me right now? Is this a joke right now? Look, guys, can you see this? Save Cookie. Safe Cookie. I'm not making this up. These are new coins that are showing up, and everything is safe. Save water. The last time I said save food, and somebody laughed in the comments, right? Look, we have Safe Cookie. Yeah, Space Corgi. Taco Cat. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, guys. Be careful what you put your money into. Like, come on. All right. Let's go back to adding some coins to our portfolio today. I'm gonna add Cardano, and oh, so the new coin that I made a video about, well, unfortunately, once I made a video, it started tanking, but it actually looks really good so far. It is doing it is doing a bunch of the stuff that all these NFT coins claim they are going to be doing, and they have been working on it since 2018, right? But very, very little to no advertisement, and the market cap is still small. It's card stack. So let me see here. So yeah, I made a video on it. It's just a 3-minute video. It's my latest video. I released it this morning. If you guys want to go watch it and then come back to this live. But if you stay here, let me see. So it's pretty much like, so the guy, even the creator, did an AMA live on YouTube, okay? Answering questions that were coming from the Telegram and the Discord, and he was addressing so many things. And in here, it's a cooperative platform, so it's not like they are trying to make it such that creators don't have to go through like YouTube, Facebook, and other places to be able to sell their creations. Okay, a creation could be anything: music, art, videos, any kind of content, right? And they make it so that almost zero coding, okay? And you can sell anything from a layout to an artwork, quote unquote NFTs, to lots of different things. So you can go check them out. And they've been around since 2018. I've researched the founder. The founder, has been, he's very knowledgeable in all of this, created most of this by himself. These are kind of decent projects, okay, that do not have too much hype, are still pretty low market cap, that have potential. Okay, so I'm still researching it, by the way. So if anybody finds new information, let me know. Again, last time I was talking about safe, quote unquote, safe projects, and I mentioned Cardano, and I'm like, hey, it's one of the coins that it's moving up slowly. Okay, you don't see a lot. You don't see 200%, 300%. But at the same time, you don't wake up and lose 50% on Cardano. It's been holding up pretty well ever since it crossed the $1 mark. It's been doing quite well, and their team is like one of the best out there. Working on the Gogan project and other stuff. So all right. Sorry guys, I haven't read the comments in a long time. Let's see. Hazy's not here to check me, so I don't know. Okay, let's see. Somebody says Sheeb is a nothing coin. The hype passed. The trick. Yep. Yep. And Tom actually even made a comment, a similar comment like this about Sheeb when she was even rising. That was 2 days ago when I was talking about it. He's like, look, it's a meme of a meme, like how bad can it get? So definitely that's something that you ride it and then you hop off, buddy. You hop off. It's probably not gonna sustain, like Doge has sustained, and it's a meme of a meme. So think about it. But then again, if you catch the hype, if you have these social media tracking sites, like it was on here a few days before it took off, and well, I didn't pay my attention to it. lunacrash.com, guys. Let's check real quick, see what's the hottest coin right now on all categories. Flux coin, followed by Digibyte and Atom. So this one just checks the social media mentions and the links and what people are talking about. Overall social sentiment on stuff is down just because the markets are down. So interesting. Okay, let's go back to some price action here. Let me put the I'm gonna put the 5-minute on. So guys, if you are new and you want the Ethereum Classic update, just start the live. Just start from the very beginning, and you will get all the deets. All right, so this is like the lowest ETC has fallen in a while. Let me pull up the 15-minute. Okay. It hasn't quite gotten as low as it did the other day. $91 here. This was when a lot of people covered. From the article that I read, this was when most people covered at $91. So it looks like a lot of people might be waiting for it to drop lower to cover. But yeah, EOS yesterday, man. Yo, if I tell you guys how much money I pulled out of EOS on Monday, I think it was like, you know what? I don't know. I'm still blessed for everything though. Yeah, it was bad. Rick says he's off today. But you're sick. You have no voice. Oh, come on. Give you a few days to get your voice back. All right, man. Let me know. Let me know when you get your voice back. Rick is actually the very first guest I ever had on this channel alongside. And yeah, that was cool. That was way back in the Doge only days. Okay, somebody says ETC at important support. You're wondering about Matic. You know what? I like Matic. Let me add Matic to the list here today. Guys, they don't want to be called Matic anymore. They just want to be called Polygon. But they're stuck with Matic forever, though. Man, oh, Lord. Man. Okay, guys. So Polygon Matic is among my it is among my my 13 projects that I picked, that 13 altcoins that can turn your 1500 stimulus into 10K. This was in there, and it was, the time I called it out, I don't even remember how much it was, but it was definitely less than 50 cents when I added it in there. So interesting stuff. And Doge was in there at I don't know, like very cheap, probably around 10 cents, I think. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, so all right. I'm gonna keep a little eye on this one. How is the Doge doing? Doge is holding up pretty okay. Everything is down, guys. Today everything is down, and everything is going further down. They released the CTI report. I don't know if you guys saw it, and it usually doesn't bode well for stocks, especially because of the used cars. Something this thing increased. I think it's because of the chips that they couldn't get to make new cars or whatever. So that's sending the stock market down, and together the crypto market is in solidarity. So there is that. What should you buy on this tip? Just close your eyes and buy anything. it would be popping in 2-3 days. I'm just kidding. There are a lot of things, I would say sometimes when there's a dip like that, it doesn't always work, but find something that took the hit the hardest, right? But also, this is when you roam around and you see which coins are more stable, and I have a list of some of your more stable coins, and we look at which coins react to the market, and do that. Kashara says, scared of Shiba. Yeah, you should. Shiba is being messed with by a lot of rookie investors who are just in for 100x, 1000x, whatever the project is. They don't care if it has But those are the same people who will pull out when they see 10% down. So just be very careful. All right. Let me see. Somebody says Ernest says 90 is the support level. Ernest beats. Send me some beats. Send me some beats. My email is in my about section. I'll give you a shout out. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom bar, guys. Let me see. How is Ethereum doing, by the way? Just trying to get some info on Cartesi. So I'm not big on Cartesi. I don't know much about it. But Hazy, my co-host, whenever he shows up, he will get you all the info you need on Cartesi. Yes, Thomas is right. Inflation is increasing. But usually when inflation increases like that, that's when Bitcoin does well. So we'll see. Let me look at, okay, we have ETC. ETC is still not doing well. Let's pull up, let me add ETH to this right here. ETH, Ethereum. I'm surprised Ethereum is holding above 4,000 in this bloodbath. That's quite impressive. Not gonna lie, that's quite impressive. How high did it get? 43.52. Yo, guys. So a quick update. My mining rig, okay, which was supposed to break even in 10 months, reduced to 7 months when Ethereum Classic was about 3,600. Now it's officially reduced to 6 months. So just saying, with Ethereum prices going up, I might break even a lot sooner than I thought. So, all right. Let me see here. What else we have? Where is the clownfish? I know, right? Let me see. Let me check the Discord to see if he said something. Oh man, he says he can't come on today. He got to study. Oh man, we're not gonna have the clownfish today. Oh man, that's sad. Okay. All right. So clownfish is not gonna be on today. I'm still gonna put up. You know what? I'm still gonna put up the banner though. There you go. Don't take advice from the clownfish. All right. Let's see here. Someone says, what rig do I have? I can show it soon, but a lot of people don't like it. So when I get enough people that want to see the rig, then I'll show it. I just built one myself. It's a small one with only 2 GPUs on it. I intended to get 6, but when I started buying the GPUs a month ago, they were just way too expensive. So I built it myself. Even the cage, everything from scratch. So it's not an ant miner. I mean, what's the fun in just buying something and plugging it in? Come on, you got to build it yourself. All right, let's see. What all do we have here? ETH going down. Right now it looks like it is going a little bit. But it's still surprising how it's still holding up. Yeah, he's with us in spirit. So, okay. Yeah, yo, you're right, man. Those GPU, you know what? It's time to register for what is it? This new egg shuffle. I probably might do it live for you guys to see, and actually reduce my chances of actually winning, because I'm gonna get a lot more people to join, but it is what it is. Oh, I was late. Okay. I missed it by like half an hour. So guys, this is the New Egg Shuffle, usually every day of the week, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. That I think it's California time, right? You go on there and you can actually get decent graphic sizes for MSRP. Look, it's a 3060 for $499. Okay. You try to look up 3060 on eBay right now, and you know what? Let's just do it just to show someone real quick what I'm talking about. And you guys would know, let's say 3060 maybe not the RTX. You see what people are charging for some of these things, right? Okay, now you can actually get it brand new on Newegg if you enter the shuffle, but then of course they only pick a certain number of people. But these days they've started adding other stuff to it. So instead of just a graphics card here, you're gonna get the graphics card and then a RAM and maybe some other stuff. But every now and then you have just a graphics card. So you select all the ones you want to enter, and then they will send you an email. You have 2 hours to make the purchase. So that's how you can get a decently priced GPU today. All right. So back to okay, should we hold ETC? Great question. Why are you shouting though? Don't shout. So what I discovered today showed that there's a lot of potential. Okay. There is great potential in ETC just because it was added to the Grayscale fund. Okay. The short interest of ETC was up to the roof, and because the short interest of ETC was up to the roof, a lot of people are actually short on ETC right now, and they're running out of time. Their clock is ticking. They're gonna have to cover at some point. So that's why a lot of people are not scared of ETC dipping so hard because there's still demand for it. As it drops and people get a little bit more comfortable, they'll start trying to cover their short positions. And as they cover those short positions, the price is going to shoot back up again. So it's just a matter of supply and demand. These people shorted ETC. This data here shows April 15, 2021, and you had about 322,000 shorts. On April 15, 2021, when I went back to check the price of ETC on April 15, 2021, it was $28. At $28, these people believed that ETC was going to tank hard. So they shorted it, okay? And I'm sure a lot of these shorts actually accounted for ETC popping up to $180. You know what? This is a whole video on its own. So I'm sure they shorted it, and some of them were run out of time. Some even had to be liquidated because this thing went up more than 4 times whenever they shorted ETC at $28. So these shorts, a lot of them have still not covered, right? I'm sure if we get updated data here, there will be a lot more shorts, okay? And so that's why the last time they said massive buys came in when it was around $91. Those buys were people trying to cover their shorts, their shorts, and they were probably shitting their pants when ETC was 180, because now they were thinking about, man, are we going to cover that high? Okay, so there's potential there. And once the mob, okay, I keep saying the mob, once the mob gets wind of what's happening with ETC, with the market cap of ETC being as low as it is, and the total supply, then there is the possibility that it could rip. Okay, people could be squeezed and would have to forcefully cover. So there's that possibility, which could happen. But at the same time, if it's money you need urgently, and you cannot wait, I don't know, if you have rent to pay, take it out, pay the rent. That's all I have to say. But if you want to go and participate in shorting and Well, you not only shorting, you can buy the ETCG, which is the ETC grayscale fund. If you want to buy some, you have to at least have a minimum of $25,000 to participate. So if you want to be on both ends so you could see what's happening, 25K, go buy some ETCG there as well. But if you short anything over there, you have to come to the real market and buy real ETC coins to cover your shorts. So there's still potential there. That's all I'm trying to say. There's still potential there. Lots of potential. Okay. Jack says people have to stop panic selling right now. The time to buy. Exactly. Exactly. So somebody asked, what should they buy? Everything is red. I'm like, dude, everything is red, man. Just throw money in something. Once everything becomes normal again, whatever you throw money in will make money. So let me see here. How is the Doge doing? Just looking at a few things. Oh yeah, everything is just tanking really hard. And I was quite impressed with Cardano, I must say, because Cardano recently discovered these new prices. So you would think that it would sink really hard, but it's really not going anywhere. Really not going anywhere. All right, how's ETC doing? Just like everything else, tanking really hard. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Legend, everything is tanking. I just went through. Look at ETC. Look at Doge. Polygon is doing well. Polygon doesn't care what's happening in the world. Polygon doesn't give a hoot what's happening in the world. ETH is holding up. ETH really doesn't care too. ETH is also doing quite well. Let me add BTC here so we can have some perspective, proper perspective. All right. So yeah, any new project that anybody bought yesterday or whatever, if it's dipping, it's not the fault of that project. Okay, it is the entire market that is down, guys. The entire market is down. Oh, Bitcoin is right here. Okay. Yeah, BTC is doing decent. Not bad. All right, let's see. Someone said ETC to 180. It could. Like, so now I actually now understand how ETC got to 180. Okay, it was just these people who shorted it at $28. And as it kept climbing, okay, as it kept climbing, some of them probably didn't have enough in their account because they didn't anticipate that ETC would do a 300% in a week, and ETC has never done that in 3 years. So why would it do 300% in a week? That's why a lot of people did not anticipate that movement. So as it was climbing up, I'm sure Grayscale had to liquidate their account and go buy ETC on the open market to cover. Okay, that's what happens with shorts. You have unlimited risk. So the accounts were liquidated and they went to open market to buy. And some of these buys were probably made at 150, 160, 170, because that's probably when it stretched their account to the limit. But the question I have for you guys is, if people short ETC at $28, what is stopping people from shorting ETC at let's say $80? So I bet you I could bet a lot on it right now that more shorts came when ETC was at $80 than the way when ETC was at $28. But we don't have that data yet. Okay, this is the data I have right now. This is from April 15. And on April 15, ETC was only $28. So there are a lot more shorts holding ETC right now. Okay, and they would have to cover at some point. At some point, they will have to give up on profits. Okay, and well, the ones who actually shorted at 180 probably can cover anytime and make a profit. But I bet you there are a lot more shorts that because it stayed at 90 for a few days. I don't know if you guys remember. It stayed at 90 for a few days. So just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. It's going to get really interesting here with ETC. Okay. Let's see what all do we have. What all do we have? How is Chris says you can't lose if you don't sell. There you go. There you go. You can't lose if you don't sell. There we go. When could we expect a pump in ETC? I would say a pump will come with a pump. What I mean by this is, let's say a random group, because ETC was pretty big on Twitter and stuff, right? So I think what happened was it got this push from nowhere, and this push sent the price high enough that all these shorts with the Grayscale Trust had to forcibly cover, and that pushes it even higher. And people have a tendency of buying stuff that's going higher. Okay, people do not usually feel like buying stuff when stuff is in the red like they should be doing today. No. But for example, if ETC were $250 today and still going higher, people would be emptying their bank account and buying, frenzy buying ETC. I just don't get it. But that's just how human nature is, right? So I think the next pump will come when there's another pump that forces the shorts to start covering in ETC. That's going to push the next pump. So that's where the next pump is going to is going to come. It's going to be a pump upon a pump. But ETC will have to hold above $100 for several days. It's doing okay. It's doing okay. Today, I completely understand the dip. It happened 2 days ago, okay, and it dipped all the way down here to 91, but today didn't quite get to $91 today. So let's see if it actually recovers. Let's see how the rest of the market is doing. Did the rest of the market dip that far down? Look at ETH. ETH is just killing it, guys. ETH is killing it. Let's do the 15 minute. 15 minute on ETH also is down, but it's just still killing it. It went up so high that it's hard to see anything that's it's still about $4,000, man. Ethereum is about $4,000. Quick reminder: last year, March, Ethereum was $114. One Ethereum was $114. Just a quick reminder. All right. Somebody says VET. Sure. Let's take a look at VET here. Let's see. Let's see. VET. Hold on. So those of you who have been here for long know that VET is one of my favorite projects, long-term projects, and I believe they are just a few adoptions away from really blowing up. VET and VTHO. If you own VET, make sure you have some VTHO as well, okay? Because these coins work hand in hand. VTHO is the gas that powered VET, created apps and all that. So there's that. Let me see. Okay, so VET, I mean, it's everything. Look, this is how every chart is looking today. Okay, don't focus on only your coin. Look in the entire market. If you see everything is doing a nosedive, don't panic. Just know that it's a wave. It's not just your coin. Okay. And I feel like I had to give this pep talk the last time I was on. Everything was going down, and then yesterday everything was up. I didn't go live, and today everything is down. So hey, sometimes it's good. It's good so that we have some reality in the house. So yeah, VT is a solid project. One of the main blockchain project that is tackling supply chain management is focused on it, and they have been improving, and they are in the testing stage for so many things. So yeah, what's up, Promise token. Okay, let's see if Promise token is promising. I'm about to get to my dad status. Okay, let's see. The promise token is not on coin market cap, so let's check coin gecko. It's not on coin gecko either, so let's just check the World Wide Web. Promise token continues to make history after gaining crypto news. Okay, promise. So the ticker symbol is promise, and no thanks. All right, I'm just quickly inside. Promise is the world's first leading BEP20. So BEP20 is Binance Smart Chain, developed on Binance Smart Chain. Okay, compliant token based on trust. It's interesting. It's a DeFi ecosystem created where latecomers now buy tokens at exorbitant rates compared to low prices that early investors enjoyed. Okay. Well, there's no, I cannot tell you much about it, but just from the little I've seen, just be careful. It's gone up quite a bit, and it was just like most projects. It was very cheap from the beginning, and it could, just be really, really careful right now, especially as it's exploding, because I mean, there's not much that I'm finding on it, and usually I don't like that. I like to be able to find a lot of information on it everywhere, and I want to see its website pop up very early, and it's like I'm finding articles on it, not real information on it. So just be a little bit more careful. Just be a little more careful. All right. Let's see. Somebody says, thank you for making me feel better to hold. There's hope. If you don't need the money, just hold on. Hold on a second, guys. Oh yeah, and etc. Best believe when I get off this live, I'm going to be digging. I'm going to find a lot more info, guys. I'm going to find a lot more info. So we'll see. Do you sell ETC? If you need the money to pay bills or rent right now, this very minute, yeah, sell. In fact, sell everything and pay your rent, okay? Because investing is always a risk. Only invest in what you can afford to lose. But if you can afford, I would say hold and wait for this wave. Give it a few weeks, a few months, and see and see. Yeah. Just bought VeChain today, man. Today everything is on discount. If you have money today, you are a lucky bastard. One surface. Thank you. Blessings. Oh, we have a super chat. How did I miss a super chat? Thank you for your super chat. WillKillerToken.com. Self-docs. You launch on the 17th. Interesting. All right, guys, do your research, guys. All right. Enough bias and a lot of panics. You know what, Kunlao, that's true. When I said your name, I'm like, Mortal Kombat came right across my face. Okay, so Kunlao, yeah, that's true. But guess what? If it dips enough, or if it stays at where it is for a longer period of time, buyers might start pouring in. Just because of what I had explained earlier, that there are still a lot of shorts who are waiting to cover, and you can only cover with a real coin that you buy, in the open market, not ETCG. ETCG right now is 56 bucks. It's like a derivative of ETCs, the ETC fund. But to to cover, you have to buy real ETC. I don't know if it makes sense, because Grayscale they are like a hedge fund for cryptocurrencies. So if you go to the main Grayscale website, they have the Litecoin fund, they have Filecoin. They're actually responsible for Filecoin going as high as it went, and some other stuff. So when they get involved with the crypto, it's good and bad. But at the very least, they've done enough research to see that crypto is worth investing in. Okay, so that even gives a little hope to the research on ETC and the hacking, and how I've tried to explain several times on previous lives how this hacking is much less likely to happen again. If anybody wants to hear it again, let me know in the comments below. All right. How do I feel about Harmony One? Yo, Harmony One is my number one. Okay, I'm just kidding. So Harmony One is one of my favorite projects. Okay, Dr. T. I was saying Che, but I was wrong. Somebody corrected me. Dr. T, TSE. I don't know if he's even related to the guys who created Card Stack, because this guy is also called Christian T. Dr. T has so much experience. Okay, the guy developed a whole search engine that Apple bought. Apple bought it, and Apple went on to hire him for Apple. Before then, he worked for Google for a while, and then he came up with Harmony One. And Harmony One has they've been doing a lot of things, man. They've been doing they even had a whole live event like a few weeks ago. Almost nobody noticed. Of course, I pointed it out a few times on my live, but it's one of my long-term projects. It's one of the projects that I believe in the team more than the project itself. I don't know if you get what I mean, but the team, if you look at the Harmony One team, everybody in there has a lot to offer. There's 4 of them, but they have a lot more people who work behind the scenes, and I think it's a long time hold. It's going to be $1 soon. I'm not gonna. I believe this thing. Once a lot more people catch wind, it's going to be $1 soon. Yeah, Mr. Dragon, tell him. Don't mess with my harmony. Don't mess with my harmony. I made a whole video on Harmony One, guys. Yeah, this is where I shamelessly promote my own video. Patient money, Harmony One. I hope this works. Oh, there it is. Look, it came up. So you have to do search Patient Money Harmony One, and you see my video on it. I made it about a month ago, and at the time of making this video, Harmony One was I don't remember the price, but it's come up a lot since then. So it came up after I made a video, went up all the way to 0.19, and then it dropped quite a bit now. So all right, back to the show. What do we have? How is ETC holding up? ETC is holding up. It was at 93 not too long ago. It's 96 now. That's improvement. How is the Doge holding up? Not so much. Well, no, I think everything kind of bounced off the bottom, went up a little bit, and then everything is just coming back just a little bit. But guys, for Dogecoin to still be at 44 cents today, that's a whole feat on its own. Shiba, I wouldn't advise it for long term, but it's playing on a lot of momentum. So you could ride it, jump it, ride it again. Okay. Yeah, Shiba is a one night stand. So you see the momentum, follow the momentum. Okay, you can ride it and then jump off, and because it's a meme of a meme. Come on, it's a meme of a meme that people are trying to make a thing, because a lot of people who missed out on Doge and other stuff, want to push it, but I think it's not gonna have that loyal backing that Doge has. See, the reason why Doge is still at 44 cents is just because of the loyal backing that it has. The Doge army is just so strong. So yeah. So with sheep, you can play. You can go in and out. If you see it drop a lot and you think it could do a quick bounce, you go write it up. You write it up. All right, all right, all right. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? ETH. We just looked at ETH a minute ago. Hold on, let me restart this music. Probably check my email and see real quick here. Play media player. So those of you asking about ETC, at the very beginning, I explained what uh, why I think it still has a lot more potential, and I spoke about the short interest and all that. So if you missed it, just go to the very beginning and we'll see. So ETH, let's take a quick look at ETH again. ETH is fine, man. Like everything is dipping. Today the news on the standard of living caused stocks to not do very well. So that caused crypto to follow as well. So there's that. All right, what's happening here? Somebody says, what do you think about Telcoin? Telcoin was actually number one on Lunar Crash yesterday. Today it has fallen to, I don't even see it here. Interesting. But we looked it up yesterday. It was a decent project. I think, yeah, it addresses telecommunication and some other stuff. I don't have lots of thought on it, but it's a decent project. It's definitely not like a rug pull or anything. So yeah. What do I think about fun? No idea. DMB believes Shiba to the moon. Hey, guess what? You could take the trip several times, right? It's one of those coins that that's just my advice to you guys. Like, if you sit in the boat, you'll be going up and down several times. But you could go up and jump off, and then when you come down, you ride it again, and you ride it again, and you ride it again. So it's just up to you. I don't think it has any roots yet. Maybe you could take, Shiba has actually taken some steps that a lot of these other meme coins haven't taken. Just, as a matter of fact, they are on quite a few exchanges now, and they are quite easily available, accessible. So that gives it a little bit of an edge, but that's just it, a little bit of an edge. All right, Link is a solid project. I wouldn't be selling my Link anytime soon. Only thing is sometimes you just gotta pick a winner. It's hard to spread yourself too thin. Link, that, Cardano, it's just really hard to pick a winner. Link is as healthy as ever. It's barely affected in this drop. It's slowly becoming a stable coin, ever so slowly. So, yeah, Link is a dope project. What can I say? Let's look at ICP. All right, we'll check it out in a bit. Christopher, BTC seems to be the trendsetter for all crypto. Well. It used to be 100% the trendsetter for all crypto, but the past couple of weeks, there might be a new king in the house. I think ETH might be making a run for it, because I don't know, man. Somehow I see a lot of like BTC has been going down a lot. Look, it's been a long time since. Let me bring up BTC here so that. See, it's been a long time since BTC actually hit 65. Let's do the 1 month. Oh, how about 3 months? Okay, So BTC hit like 65,000 up here. This is way back when, way back April 14th, right? But between April 14th, as BTC went down all the way, almost all the altcoins were going up. Okay, look at Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum. Let's look at the 3-month for Ethereum. Oops. Probably do the daily. Might give me the 3 months. Where's my daily? Where is my daily? Monday. All right. So look at Ethereum, right? This is all the way back to February. So this is March. So this is the period where BTC was going down. Ethereum was going up. And guess what Ethereum did? Ethereum pulled almost all the altcoins along with it. And all the altcoins have been trading up for a while BTC was going down and going sideways and not knowing what to do. Altcoins were gaining. Like a lot of things have gained in the past week or 2 or 3, and BTC hasn't really gone anywhere, in a while. This is the 3-month chart, okay? 3 months ago it was at 50K. Today it's at 53K. So I think BTC is slowly losing that spot. And guess what? 4 weeks ago, BTC lost the spot of the So when you go to coin market cap and you look up here, the global crypto market, right? It's right now it's 2.37 trillion, right? BTC had more than half of the global crypto market. Right now, BTC, the altcoins have taken over. They have more than half, and they are gaining on BTC by the day. So with time, it's possible the script can be flipped, and a new king might emerge. But still, if you are bullish on BTC, now might actually be the time to be considering it, because usually when the alts run and they are tired, BTC takes over. So we'll see if that happens this time. But yeah, I see a flip of the script happening, and I see Ethereum actually taking charge. I see Ethereum at 10K by the end of the year, if this cycle continues, this crazy super cycle continues. Ethereum will definitely be 10K at the end of the year and solidify its spot. So there's that. All right, what do we have? Okay, somebody says talk about ETC. Yearn Finance is a solid project. Solid project. I'm actually making a video on it right now. Apart from just invested in it, actually is just staking with them. Like the profits are just insane. So Yearn Finance is a solid project. I'm doing some research on them. I'm not done with my research, but when I'm done, I will be releasing a video on Yearn Finance. It won't be long. Okay, so guy, ETC. Okay, if you want info, you keep yelling ETC. Go to the very beginning of the video. I spoke about ETC and the short interest, and I just can't keep repeating it. I've repeated it so many times. So check it out at the beginning, and if you have any questions, ask me, and then we go. Okay, come. Let me put you on a little timeout here. He just wrote 20 comments in like 10 seconds. I can barely keep up. Spanish? Yo, you want Spanish? I do not speak a word of Spanish. In French, I can say je ne parle pas français. That's broken French, meaning I cannot speak French. Okay, let's see. Frank has some info for you guys, man. Frank can. Oh, there! I can laugh in French though. The very first time I saw it, I said ja. Oh man. Okay. What if ETC goes below 70? Okay. So that's what I was trying to explain, guys. The people who shorted ETC, a lot of them shorted it at $28. So if ETC goes below 70, it's an incentive for them to cover up before it shoots back up again. So they will rush to buy at the 70, and as they are buying to cover up their positions and save themselves from losing more money, it pushes the price higher for the next person who is coming to buy. So that's why, I'm not scared that the dip will just continue for ETC, because there are people who not only want to buy, but who have to buy it to cover up. Okay, so that's why ETC can maintain these levels for a while, because a lot of them are waiting patiently, and the longer they wait, the more interest accrues on wherever they are shorting it from, and like your money is pretty much tied up. So it could get really interesting here. Okay, let's see. What all do we have? Head says they are not worried. Okay. Uh, it's a good buy right now. Well, technically, if you look at the past week, or let's say the past 2 weeks, and today, ever since 180, today is one of the lowest it's had, apart from 2 days ago when it did go down to 91. But that 91 area is actually a stronger. So I would say keep an eye out. If it does hit 91, it's a definitely buy at 91. But then again, most of the time, you don't catch the bottom. Okay, if you try to catch the very bottom, you will not fail. Okay, so if you are shooting for 91, maybe set your buy order for like 92, 93 at least. Get it? But then again, keep an eye on the market as a whole. Okay, keep an eye on the market as a whole. If the market as a whole keeps going down, ETC is not going to start going up by itself. So look at ETC chart, look at Ethereum chart. Let's do the 15-minute. There you go. See, 15-minute. Look at Ethereum chart. Look at Bitcoin. Look at other stuff and see how everything is moving. Okay, with all those things set, then ETC could be a good pickup. But I'm telling you guys, the people who need to buy ETC, who have to buy ETC, are waiting patiently for it to dip. And once it dips, they scoop it up and it comes right back again. So you can even play that game. Whenever it drops to the 91, 92 range, you could pick up some, and then when it shoots, you could sell some of it, take some profit. And if it does drop again, you could rinse and repeat, because those shorts need to cover. That's information we didn't have before. Now we have that information, and we know a lot of people are hot right now. Why would we have these many shorts? 322,000 shorts at on April 15. When you look at Ethereum Classic on April 15, let me close this down here. When you look at Ethereum Classic, let me do the actually, let me just do the 4 hour. See if we can go back to April 15. That way we can get quite an accurate price. Okay, so didn't quite get to April. Oh, there it is, April. Hold on. Oh, we went all the way to January. Okay. I am so confused here. Sorry, guys. All right, so April 15 right here. Okay, this is where the price of ETH was on April 15, guys. It was 20. Well, this is even showing 25 to $28. This is where all those shorts came from. So you are telling me that these people shorted this thing at April 15. It took them by surprise. Okay, short up this much, and maybe some held on. Some probably were forced to cover whatever. But when it came back down, and it stayed at these levels and it didn't come back down to the $28 mark, I'm sure their time was running out. So they were forced to cover. And as they started covering their short positions, and now social media was picking up on ETC, Robinhood buyers picked up on ETC. These people who shorted at $28 started covering, and as they were covering, it kept going and kept going. I'm sure by the time it got to about $70, a lot of them either were their accounts were liquidated to pay, okay, to cover, and this forces Grayscale to come back to the real market to buy ETC at whatever price the coin is going for. And that also forced the push. And as the push was going, the public was like, hey, this thing is going to the moon. Let's just buy it. Public doesn't know what's really happening. I didn't know this was happening back then. Everybody thinks this was just going to the moon. Let's all buy. Everybody keeps buying and keeps going. And at somewhere around this point, a lot of these people's shorts got liquidated. But let me ask you this question. If 322 or 77 whatever thousand shares of ETCG, okay, that's ETCG, it's a derivative of ETC, but each one represents one Ethereum Classic coin. So if you short one, you have to come and buy the real Ethereum Classic coin to cover. If the people were happy to short ETC on Grayscale, okay, with ETCG at $28, if they thought $28 was too high, that they would short it and still make a profit, what is stopping those people from shorting ETC at let's say $99 or $100? Okay, or actually, let me bring it down a little bit more. What's stopping them from shorting ETC at $55? So I bet you more than 3 times the number of shorts at $28 shorted it again at $55, trying to make up for what they lost. And if you shorted at $55 and you went up to $180, you probably lost a lot of money if you didn't have enough money in your account, right? Your account was probably liquidated. But if you had enough money and it went up that high, you almost shit your pants because you are now going to have to buy that high. But it's come this low and it's staying around 190, but you shorted it at 50. Now they are waiting for it to dip further so they can cover. A lot of them want to cover and get out. They want to cover and just get out of it. So that's why once it comes low enough for them, they buy it back up. So I think this is going to get interesting. I just need more data. I need more data on how many more shorts we had on May 4th. Okay, May 4th is critical, and also how many more shorts we had on what's the day here, May 6th, because on May 6th that it did a whole almost 150% in the one day. So I want to know how many more shorts we had up here as well, and that will paint the whole story. How many shares people need to cover, and then we move on. So all right, back to the comments, guys. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the comments. Looks like everything is recovering a little bit. Let's see here. What's the best digital wallet? I mean, like, do you mean hot or cold wallet? Let me know. Blake says, by the hey, concrete hands. They're not as tough as diamond hands, though. Yeah, they are pretty good. Pretty good. Exodus is pretty decent. Exodus. Anybody here have Exodus shares? Extra money is a thing I don't, man. A thing I don't have. JP, ETC is being slow, but the news I discovered early this morning, it's giving me a lot of hope that it may hold these levels for a while before it starts, disrupting the system again. So definitely, there is hope there. If it's not money you need urgently, hold on. We're gonna discover some stuff and bring it up. So yeah, there is hope. There's hope. Mr. Dragon Crypto, altcoins at all-time highs. And what you want to buy in or too late, better wait. Exactly. Always wait for a retracement. It always happens, man. It always happens. Always happens. Somebody says this is a great time to buy. Hey, I'm not the one who's saying it. Guess what? This is not I'm not a financial advisor, so I cannot tell you when to buy. Or let's see. Somebody says your casual prediction or guess on ETC a week after. You need a figure. I cannot give you an exact figure, right? But I do not know how much. Usually, like I was saying, when people short shares, people don't have. They have money, but they don't have the money to just lay around forever, right? So at some point, they would have to cover, okay? And they can't just have their money locked in ATC forever. And it's a risk holding longer because what if it shoots up again, And so with time, they'll slowly start covering. And they are the ones who are actually stopping it from going too far below $100 because as it comes lower, they get a little bit more comfortable covering at lower prices. So they slowly start, covering. So I really don't know when the panic covering is going to start setting in. I think it's going to begin with a panic lift off. If ETC looks like it's about to lift off again, the shorts might be in a hurry to cover so they don't pay super high prices for it. So I cannot give you an exact figure, man. I cannot give you an exact figure. I made a video saying ETC will be $7,000 in 10 years. 10 years. And of course, back then ETC was between $8 and $17. So everyone said I was just a complete idiot, and it was after ETC passed $150 that the video, people started watching the video and actually checking some of the links and there's some potential here and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not giving any exact figure right now. I don't know. I wish I knew. All right. What do we have? Oh, can I talk about Card Stack? Yes, I just made a video on Card Stack. Guys. This coin, you guys have no idea. I just have this feeling that this is a possible 10x coin very soon. It's dipping very hard. It dipped harder than a lot more stuff, but just because it actually went up very hard, this is the 7-day, okay? It shot up in the past 3 days. I think people have also discovered what I have found, and it's so a lot of the things that all these NFTs and all these sites are saying they're going to sell their NFTs, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. These guys are already doing it. This project has been around since 2018. It's now one project that just came out of nowhere because it didn't just come out of nowhere just because of all these NFTs and stuff popping up. So it is a solid project. I've researched the guy behind it, and the guy knows what he's talking about. In fact, on April 20, let me see here. Oh, I had it open. Yeah. So this was a live. He did a whole AMA, okay, on April 12th, and he was answering questions live from the Telegram and the Discord. And when they asked him very technical questions, okay. So guys, I have been a computer programmer myself before for 3 years. I used to program for a school district, and the way he answered the questions, I could tell that he was the actual developer. Okay, and it's pretty much helping their site here. I think I had opened it up earlier. Their site is helping creators. Okay, content creators, like, anybody, even like me right now, being live on here. I'm creating content live online. But then, for example, if you were to give me a super chat right now, YouTube takes about 50% on it, believe it or not. So there's like this middleman that's, getting a bigger chunk of the money. And these are but they want to make it so that artists and other creators get paid fully directly, through each other. Okay. And they have made it such that you don't have to code to create your platforms. And there are still different facets of the project that I don't fully understand. But in the live session, um, Chris T, the founder, he spoke about how you could buy or sell NFTs in an instant. And they had an auto invoice generator that was secure, and it was, there's a thing that banks have to get approved for. They already had the approval and all that. And all these things that he was saying are things that these new coins have in their roadmaps. I'm not going to mention any new coins name, but some of these new coins that want to do NFTs and stuff that seem to be big, they have it in their roadmap for the future. Okay. And these guys have been working on it since 2018, and they already have it down. So I think somebody might have discovered them as well. And that's why they probably popped off in the last couple of days. But there are a lot of new people who don't even know what the project is about. They just think, oh, easy money grab. So the market cap is actually quite low for the potential that the project has. And where is the market cap here? I can't see anything. Yeah, okay. So right now it's 60 million. It's not even 1 billion yet. So yeah, CardStack has great potential, if you ask me. But the only problem with CardStack, another reason why CardStack hasn't taken off, is that it's hard to buy. It's hard to buy. It's on unless you could do the Uniswap thing, okay? Not PancakeSwap, Uniswap with Ether, whatever. And or you can get it on KuCoin and 1inch Exchange and Hotbit. Okay, that's it. So a lot of people actually do not have access to it right now. So if it becomes more accessible, it's going to take off. A project like this, in its caliber, at the bare minimum, I think the market cap should be about, I think 4 billion is not too much to ask for. So 4 billion market cap probably for this project. All right. Okay, back to the comments. What else do we have? Look, we have Krista. Look who showed up. Hey Krista, how you doing? Hey guys, please subscribe. Please, if you are new here today, I haven't asked anybody to subscribe just yet. Okay, please subscribe, and you will be rewarded with 100 years of happiness. Oh man. Okay. Are you confident in ETC? Well, my confidence keeps growing. And now I have been so I like to research things, right? Now I have been somebody has dropped some breadcrumbs, and I'm going to follow these breadcrumbs to the end. So I'm gonna do some proper research and probably even release another update video on ETC. Who knows? Maybe tonight or tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah. So you want me to talk about Matic? Kritika, Shetty, how you doing? So Matic is probably the king of Ethereum scalability, okay? And it has great potential. Again, it's among my 13 coins. I made a video, top 13 coins, to invest in. If you guys haven't seen it, go see it. And oopsie. And I think I spoke about it a little bit there, but I actually have not made a dedicated video, excuse me, on Matic yet. So this video, turn your 1400 stimulus check into 10K within 1 year. Okay, I called out 13 coins on here that I feel have some potential. So go check it out. All right, let's get back to the stream. Okay. Lots of stuff. Let's see. What is Ethereum doing right now? Are you asking me? Oh, Ethereum is not doing bad. Ethereum is not doing bad. Ethereum is still 39.87. What can you ask for? What can you ask for? Let's put some things into perspective here. I always like a good perspective. So just not too long ago, okay, at the beginning of this very month, when I say this very month, guys, I mean this month, May. Right here, Ethereum on May 1st was $2,825. Okay, 28.25. That's what Ethereum was at the beginning of this month. So just have that as a perspective in your mind. So when it drops from 4,000 to 3,900, it's in fact it could drop to, like the other day when it dropped to almost 3,600 and something. I didn't even panic. I didn't even shake. It was a quick bounce up. And if you zoom out and you draw a diagonal line, this thing is healthily going up. It's just going up in a very healthy fashion. So do I have an IG? No, I should probably create one. But I do have a Twitter, which here, I'll put it up if you guys wanna follow. It goes a long way to help, because sometimes when I find some project, I just tweet about it because I'm lazy to make a video, whatever. So there you go. It's Moon Tiger Street. Okay, Moon Tiger Street. I picked this name in 2014. I didn't go off of any Save Moon or whatever. No, this account has been around since 2014, guys. All right. So Moon Tiger Street, Patient Money. Give me a follow. I like it. Thank you. All right. Close this out. What else do we have? He said, I need a better thumbnail maker. You know what? I truly do. I should probably outsource my thumbnails, but I'm just so last minute. It's like I would have like 5 video ideas, and then the last minute I would just decide to go with a random one that I just decided on, a few seconds ago. So I'll just quickly go and recreate it. But definitely, if I had a dedicated thumbnail creator, yeah, I will pay you. All right. So hey, send me an email. My email is in my about section. I'll pay. And if you accept coins, I'll be happy. I'll pay you in probably Raven coin or Dogecoin. Let's see. Yo, Big Luna, you have a strong point. It's the same with BNB, okay? That's also my other prediction, guys. I think BNB is going to explode because of the meme coin mania, as he's calling it, which is true. Because I don't know if Big Luna was here earlier when I went to look at some of the names of the new coins that had come out. We had Safe Cookie, we had Shiba Pop. Everything was playing off of Safe or Shiba or Doge or Elon, or combine both of them, Doge, Elon. Why can't people just be creative for once? Like, come up with your own creation with your own unique name. How hard is that? Okay. So again, there's that. So you're right. He said perhaps animating the networks founder to strike back. Interesting. Very interesting point, man. Yo, I like you guys in the comments. Some people in here are so deep. Oh, somebody said dark. You know what? Oh, to whoever sent the super chat earlier, I'm so sorry. I probably missed a super chat that said dark mode, and I'm gonna do it now. Wait, it's not that one. It's a different one. Different one. Scroll up. Where is the moon that turns things into dark mode? Oh, right here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I think you guys have to remind me for a few more days, and then we'll be good. We'll be good. Cardano is back to 170. Shiba might be recovering. Card stock is still, it shot up. In fact, yesterday at some point, card stock was up 80%. And those of you who were in the Discord, I actually shouted it out earlier, okay, before I released the video. So if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Good vibes in there, and it's free. It's free. I don't plan on charging, but I might actually close it when there's too many people in there, just so that I don't want to have that effect where, I'm like, I'm researching this project and then it spikes or it tanks. I feel like I don't want that. I want things to have a natural course, if you know what I mean. Okay. What all do we have? Omar in the house. Omar, thank you for the beats, man. Thank you for the beats. Cardano all day, man. I love Cardano. It's very, very strong. In fact, so pretty much if you had a lot in Cardano, while everything is dipping this low, you could actually borrow some stuff from Cardano and throw it into other stuff that's dipping. And when they recover, you take your money back and you can buy more Cardano than you have before. So I'm not saying go sell Cardano, but that's how strong of a coin it is. It's showing a lot of strength right now. So, and Cardano staking is actually not a bad idea. A lot of exchanges, have pretty high APIs for staking Cardano. So yeah. Oh yeah, Omar talking about the Africa deal too. Yes, lots of stuff. All right. You need to buy more, dude. I need more money to buy more. I need more money to buy more. Okay, let's see. Kiana is just a puppy right now. I need to reach more. Vitalik killed Shiba. What did he do? How did he kill it? How would one buy card stock in the US? KuCoin? Someone said KuCoin is not available to the US. I don't understand. Okay, so somebody's asking. Okay, I'm going to address this, guys. You guys are talking. So, okay, first of all, ETC person, just rewind to the very beginning of the video. I spoke about ETC at the very beginning because I knew this. I spoke about the short interest on ETC. It's a major update, and there could be a big spike coming soon. So just there's hope. If you can afford to hold longer. Okay, I'm gonna dig and see what this short interest really is, and that's why these people cannot watch it go much lower than $100, because once it gets there, they are buying it up in a frenzy to cover up for their short positions. So look at it, it's slowly coming back up now. 99. Oh, Discord link. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Discord link. Usually when Hazy is here, he will drop the Discord link as soon as I say that. So let's see here. How do I find these people? Okay, invite, copy. I copied it and Control V, Discord link. So I just posted the Discord link there. Okay. And in the Discord, most of the chat happens in the general chat. We're not very strict yet on the crypto chat or the stock chat. So yeah, just feel free in there. Okay, I wanted to address, somebody asked about safe Save Moon and Save Stars, Save Mars. I saw those comments earlier. So initially, back when a few weeks ago, I was like, yo, okay, if you are in Safe Moon, get some Safe Star too, because the market capital was low and stuff like that. But for Safe Star in particular, I haven't really found a proper use case for them yet. I don't see a real utility for them yet. Safe Mars, I know nothing about Safe Mars, but Safe Moon has actually turned the corner in my opinion. And for them, I think there's quite some potential there. Okay, but in the early stages, there's a lot of profit taking happening with some of the whales and stuff. But apart from that, the wallet that they demoed was huge. They could even rival Trust Wallet, and I mean, they are thinking about getting their own exchange, and they do have a lot of money right now. I mean, the market cap is like $5 billion. Okay, how many new companies start off with that much cash? And they are actually putting it to use. And the fact that the CEO, their families, everyone is out there, we can see who is creating this. It's just safer. Okay, I don't have an update on SafeStar, but not too long ago I couldn't find the creators of SafeStar anywhere, and it's just scary. If I don't see the creators, who do you blame when the rug gets pulled? So it's just that. Let me actually go and pin this. We have someone else asked about my mining rig. Yay! Okay, all right, guys. So real quickly, if you want to see the mining rig, type 1 in the comments. If you don't want to see it, type 2. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see if I'm gonna pin the Discord link in here. I hope I can still find it. I'm gonna find and pin it real quick. All right. Okay. Oh, I killed myself. Now the ones are okay. Good. Ones are coming in. That's good. I'm gonna pin this message. All right. I just pinned the Discord link. So anyone interested, the one that helped me set up the Discord, I think they made it in a way that when you get in the Discord, there's another step to make sure you are human, just so we don't have spam people coming in. So I don't know how it is, but a lot of people are able to get through. So just follow the steps, whatever the steps are. It shouldn't be hard. Okay. Uncle Tony doesn't want to see. Uncle Tony is tired of it. Okay. I see a lot more ones. One. Okay. All right. So first of all, let's see how much money we have made. Because I think I might have had another dump yesterday or so. Or yeah, I think it dumped yesterday. So I am mining Ethereum with Flexpool. So I just go to the Flexpool site here, and on Flexpool I select my Ethereum address. So this is my Ethereum address, and it tells me how much ETH I have. Oh, it did not dump yet. That's weird. So I set my no way. So I had set my Ethereum payout to 0.05, but for some reason it's changed to 0.1. I don't know if they changed it on me or what, but I need to go find out. So usually when it gets to 0.05, it will dump it straight into my wallet, but for some reason this thing just automatically changed to 0.1, and I don't know why. So now I'm confused. I am confused. So this has officially been mining for I'll say, it's fair to say, is it 12 days? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I said this has been mining for about 14 days now. 14 days now. And well, when I first set it up, okay, my whole system, okay, okay, now that we've seen the what I've made so far, 240 US dollars. Okay, this is 0.05 ETH. I'm only getting 73.9 mega hashes, and it's, oh, how do I put it? I only have 2 GPUs, guys. Or I only have 2 GPUs, and every now and then I come to check this percentage. Today is not as good. The last time I checked, it was 99% valid, but it says 98% today. But I don't have any invalid shares, so that's good. Stale shares, you don't get anything from that. So you want more valid shares, and those who use Wi-Fi do get a lot of invalid shares because Wi-Fi signals kind of break. So when you're connecting your system, make sure you put a hard wire in there. It works much better that way. Okay, so now that we've seen the numbers, I'll show a quick picture of the rig, and then we move on. So I have a 2070 Super. Wait, or is it a 2080? I think it's 2070 Super. Hold on. A 2070 Super and then a 1660 Super. These are old GPUs, but they are mining profitably. You see $240 in 2 weeks is, a little bit of a partial income, but hey, it could pay a bill here and there. So, and if all goes well, it will keep doing that, all the time. But of course, Ethereum update is coming 1559. Nobody knows how things are going to end up. We might not be able to mine again, but it doesn't stop me from switching into Ethereum Classic or Ravencoin. I actually was going to start with Ravencoin. I had a whole setup started, and then I checked the profitability and I realized I'd make more money with Ethereum. And even if I wanted to be buying Ravencoin at the end of each month, it's still smarter to mine Ethereum to buy Ravencoin while I wait for the Ravencoin revolution to happen. So there's that. Now, what else was I going to show you? Oh, I was going to show you the picks, and then we'll go. So this is the rig. This is how I started. I bought the frame and built it myself, but if I'm to do it again, I'll never build the frame myself. I'll just buy the frame because it was a pain. Make sure your motherboard fits. I keep saying that. And then reinforce it with some wood. And these are 2 GPUs, okay, that I have going. And of course, this is not the prettiest rig, but I don't know if anybody actually knows what. So these these cords here, this is safety wire we use to for maintenance on the Chinook helicopter. I have a bunch left over from my days in the army, so that's what I used to hold up the fans. Yeah, so the ugliest rig you can find around, but it works. And you only need the monitor once to set it up. Once you set it up, it's on Linux operating system, which is free, Hive operating system, which is free. If you are doing the one rig, but if you have multiple rigs, then I think you have to pay like $3 a month or something like that. So this is it in action. It's actually in the bedroom because it generates heat, and my wife always likes to turn on the extra heat in the bedroom because she likes it hot. Guess what? It's been a whole month since she turned on the heat. Ever since I put this in there. And the fan noise, if you actually bring the fan power down a little bit, the noise is decent. It's almost like some amount of white noise. So now if I get more money, I'll fill it. I'll buy 4 more GPUs and at least have 6 because I already have the host, everything set up for the 6. I have the cords and everything. I might have to get one more power supply to link it. But that way I can be making, $800, $900 a month from the rig. And the entire rig cost me 1 ETH. At the time, 1 ETH was 2,300. Okay. So that's how much it cost me. I sold one ETH literally to buy the parts and stuff to get this. And it would at the time it was going to take me 10 months to break even, but that 10 months to get one ETH. So in regardless, 10 months I'm going to get one ETH. Okay. But because of the price of ETH has been going up, that time has now been cut to 6 months. So it wouldn't be long. I would make that 2,300. So after that, everything else is just every day is just gonna be profit. So it's a fun thing. Like, hey, yeah. All right. Okay. What else do we have? What else do we have? Let's move on. Oh, falling and falling, forever falling. I told you ETC will keep falling. Well, you told us it will keep falling since it was 105. It's been falling and falling. It's still at $99, man. It still hasn't really fallen, guys. I don't know, man. It's not falling. It's holding up. If you ask me, ETC has been holding up for the past week pretty steadily, and it looks like it's finding some ground. It will soon get to $100 here very soon. So I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just the human spirit. Sometimes when when things are falling, we expect them to keep falling forever, but that's not how things always work. And that's when, if you're selling options, how you sell options. People are very optimistic when things start doing well, and then when things start going down, they feel like everything is gonna go down forever. Okay, let's see. Any thoughts on NFT art? It started pumping again. I saw that yesterday too, but I do not know the exact reason why it started pumping. I know they demoed their platform about a week ago, and that's when I expected it to pump again, but it didn't pump then. It's now trying to pump. So I don't know. I think people were very scared, but people are slowly gaining some trust because the team is slowly revealing itself. And just like SafeMoon, they do have more money now, so there's a lot they can do if they put the money to use. So yeah. It was just I wanted to come up here. I gave you guys the reason why people will be buying up these dips. People they don't want to, but they are forced to. They will have to buy these dips of ETC to cover up their short positions. And if it holds higher, they'll be forced to buy it higher. And when they buy it higher, guess what? The price will shoot further up. So there's that. All right, what else do we have? Um, yo, Blessant, please tell them again. Omar, thank you very much for the super chat. Let me take a quick look at NFTR and see how it's doing, how it's actually holding up. It's I might actually make a follow-up video on NFTR since my last video was quite negative. Well, not really negative, but because I've been with NFTR from the very beginning, I just wanted to cover it a lot more. But since I was live streaming heavily last week and the week before, I didn't have time to give it any proper coverage. So that's the price. The price action is actually looking very, very healthy over here. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Last night or this morning, I saw it at this was 02, and I'm like, whoa, what's happening with NFTR? So it is interesting. We'll see. What is this? The CMC team has not verified the project's market capital. However, according to the project itself, reported market capital is 33 trillion, 1, 2, 3, no, quadrillion NFT art, with a self-reported market capital of 486 million. That's interesting. Yeah, this market cap has always been an issue for me, especially when I click on the BSC scan, okay, and I go to the back end, I see a market cap here of 1.3 billion, okay. So that's always been an issue for me. It's like Why the discrepancy? Could it be that maybe the 1.3? Well, you know what? The self-reported market capital might be the circulating supply, and then the 1.3 billion might be the worth of everything. Okay, that might make some sense. Okay, so yes, NFT art, they might be turning around slowly. So I want to know what improvements have happened, you know, and I'll probably do some research and make an update video on NFT art. NFT art. All right. Let's see. ETC shorting up. What is it doing? Oh, it is. It is. Look at it. It's back to $100. It's back to $100, man. It's just sitting at where it's been sitting for a while. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. BNT, you have to remember coins like ETC are just catching up to the exactly. Exactly. After a heavy pump like that, after 180 from $30 to 180, I'm surprised it was holding above $100 for so long, for so many days. I was surprised. Okay. My very strong support that I had not too long ago for ATC was 87. And I'm like, that is where I think it's not gonna when it gets there, it's definitely gonna bounce off. But it never quite made it that far, which is a good sign. So there's hope. There is some hope. There is some hope for ETC. How is the Doge doing? Oh, Doge is bouncing. Everything is bouncing. Everything is bouncing. Let me turn this thing back on. Guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. It goes a long way to help this channel. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right, let's see. Somebody says it's 102 on Robinhood, it's 100 on Coinbase. Okay, thank you guys for the updates. Ortega, my man, guys. You see what Ortega is doing? Do what Ortega is doing. All right, let's take a quick look at Ethereum. So, whoever was saying Ethereum was dying not too long ago, where is that person? It's back up about 4,000 easily, very easily, guys. So the whole market as a whole might slowly be in recovery mode here, and whole market as a whole might slowly be in recovery mode here. So let's see how it goes. Greg says liked. Okay, subscribe. That's good. What coin do I have the most conviction in? I have quite a few. Again, go check out this video. I listed a few in there. This video right here. Turn your 1,400 into 10,000. Okay, I listed 13 altcoins there, and way back then, some of the coins I listed there, have taken off. And anybody who participated in this project, probably at this point they've turned their 1,400. The last time I checked, it was about $6,000. Yeah, 1,400 would have been at $6,000 right now. If you had put all your stimulus check in it, it would have been $6,000 right now if you bought exactly everything I said in here. So sometimes I get lucky like that. But you have Matic in there, you have Dogecoin in there when Dogecoin was in the teens. You have Ethereum Classic in there when Ethereum Classic was also in the teens. They were all in here, a month ago. So, and one of my recent coins that I think has a lot of potential that I'm just now discovering. I don't know why they've been so much under the radar is Card Stack. I think Card Stack has some really great potential. So I just actually dropped a 3-minute video on that this morning, so you can check that out for yourself too. So yep. That's Asia waking up in the market. Oh, definitely, it definitely does play a role. People wake up, and I do this too. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, my eyes are half open, and there are some coins that I really like. Okay, like Cardano, Harmony, Matic, a few others. Okay, they might not always be the runners. Okay, but I like to pile them up because I know they have a good future. They're probably gonna blow up, but it's gonna be a while. Okay, so what I do is when I wake up in the middle of the night and stuff, and I see, oh, that coin is down 20%. Okay, I just buy some. I just buy some of this, buy some more of this, just because I like the coin and it's down. I just feel like it's on a discount. So it's good to have a few coins that you have convicted on and just stockpile them. What happens is that one day their time is going to come, and when their time comes and they shine, guess what? You'll be in a very good place. So there's that. Okay, moving on. Let's see what we have. The Doge. The Doge. So I want to know. I'm curious to know if somebody's in here that doesn't have any Doge at all. If you don't have any Doge at all, if you don't have Doge, type 1. Someone says back to 4K already a subscriber. Thank you. Heard of Pop Mobile? Nope. I have not. I could check it out in a bit here. Maker is good, but they had a catalyst that shut them up recently. It was a partnership, so be careful. Be careful when you how do I put it? Be careful. Make sure it pulls back very nicely before you jump in. Okay. Oh, we have quite a few people who don't have Doge. Okay. Now I think I'm sure. Well, you guys might be typing too much. My question might be: did you have it before? Are you swing trading it? Because for me, I have a permanent position in Doge that I'm not gonna touch, and most of that permanent position, I got it early when Doge was 0.11. Doge was 1 cent. Okay, 1 cent, and so I did take a lot of profit along the way, and probably took too much profit when Doge got to 8 cents. I just couldn't believe I was seeing 700, 800% profit in 1 week. So took majority of my profit at that time, and I'm letting the permanent position just ride, and then there's another position that I trade. So I go in from time to time, and I swing trade it. So half of my position right now I just swing trade it. I'm just in and out. For the SNL stuff, I was in, I was out before SNL started for my trading position, and I did get back in again a day after SNL, and so yeah, I haven't traded that yet because I think I got back in at 40 something, and I'm just gonna let that ride until the next pump. So because the thing is, the next pump, there's not going to be an announcement really. Next thing you know, a date has popped up out of nowhere. Doge event is happening, and it starts ticking up. So yeah, but I always know that it always shoots up a lot higher, okay, before the event, and then after the event it dips. So I'm in before the event, it shoots up before the event, I sell just before the event starts, and then when it dips the next day I buy back in again, rinse and repeat. But then again, you have to be careful. One of these events could be epic, and it's going to be the one time, okay, that a Doge event actually sent it, to the moon. And so yeah. All right, let's see. What all do we have? Am I on eToro? No, I'm not on eToro. Jay, maybe I should. Oh, that's where you can copy stuff, right? They are, I don't know what to say. They are their ads are just so cringy. Like the same two guys, I see their ads all the time on my YouTube. I don't know. Omar, Omar has another event coming up. Hey, we could make it an event. Hazy, I don't know if you can hear me, but he probably can. Yeah, he says he's busy today, so he's not available. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. What's the major news? On what? On what? Mr. Zerbo, what on what? There's a major update on Ethereum Classic. Okay, Ethereum Classic. If that's what you want to hear, let me know. I think Elon was talking about Mario. I don't know, man. It's still a hustle. It's still a hustle. I do believe that. Okay, Leandro said ETC. Okay, so the major news, what we found out, okay, and for me, it's very exciting, is that we have, there's Grayscale. Grayscale is like a hedge fund for cryptocurrencies. So Grayscale, every now and then, they look at projects that are doing well, and then they have a trust for it. So they have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, they have Litecoin trust, they have Filecoin trust, they have trust. And whenever they pick up a project, it's a good sign that it's a solid project. Okay, and they picked up Ethereum Classic. Okay, when they picked up Ethereum Classic, what happens is it's good and bad, because when they pick up Ethereum Classic, they have to buy a lot of Ethereum Classic themselves to kind of back their trading. And this is ETCG. This is like a derivative of Ethereum Classic. So you can also join Grayscale, but you need a minimum of $25,000 to be able to join them. Okay, and you can go short or long. So short meaning you think Ethereum Classic is going to go down, so you go short, and from the date and time you go short, if Ethereum Classic price dips, okay, you can cover in, and then the difference is yours to keep for every single Ethereum Classic that you short. So data here is showing us that as of April 15, 2021, the current short volume of Ethereum Classic was 322,000 shares. These shares represent one Ethereum Classic. For each one of these shares is one Ethereum Classic. And prior to that, okay, the short volume was 262,000. So you see how it had increased? But I went back and I checked what was the price of Ethereum Classic on this day, April 15, 2021. Guess what? Ethereum Classic was $28 on that day. It came from what? I don't know, like $16 or so, and went to $28. And they thought it had shot up so much that they were so happy and comfortable shorting it. So a lot of people shorted this thing at $28. And guess what? It's never looked back since then. And so from $28, all these short, they have to cover. When you short something, you have to buy back. You have to. You're required to. It's not an option anymore. And so I think this actually accounted for the spike to 180, because when it started going up, I'm sure when it shot up to maybe $50, $60, some of these people accounts had to be liquidated because they didn't have enough cash in their account to back the short position. So the fund will liquidate your position, okay, and use the money you have in there as reserve just to buy it back and put it back in. So what's happening that when you short this, you short it on ETCG, that's ETC Grayscale. This is the price right now, but you have to buy real Ethereum Classic in the real market, in the real exchange, to come back and cover your short. That's the difference. So my theory is that now that we've discovered this shorting activity on Ethereum Classic, it means that if these people were happy enough to short Ethereum Classic at $28 a share, and the price started shooting up, I'm sure they were all shitting their pants. That's why they had to cover in at very high prices, sending the price up and up and up to 180. At the same time, if they were happy to short it at $28, what do you think stopped them from shorting Ethereum Classic at, let's say, I don't know, $60? At $60, they definitely, if they thought $28 was too high of a price for Ethereum Classic, at $60, they definitely even doubled their short position or tripled it. Okay. So I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes. So if at $28, I'm thinking, man, this is too high for Ethereum Classic, let me short it. Wait, they do have a point, because of the past 3 years, it's been pretty much dormant. It's even gone as low as $4, $3. Okay. So my theory is that a lot more people shorted, a lot more. So I'm going to dig and find updated information on this short stuff. I might actually have to pay for this thing in a this thing to be able to get the full data that I need to dig up all this information. Is that the short position right now is so high that they are just waiting for Ethereum price to dip a little bit so that they can buy and fill in. That's why Ethereum is not staying long under 100. Once it dips, these people have an obligation to buy back. The short position is probably right now at 1 million shares. This is just a random guess, but if they were happy to short this much at $28, they probably shorted a lot more at 60, probably shorted a lot more at 80, and probably short a lot more at 100. So the demand for Ethereum Classic is going to be high, at least for the next few weeks, for the next few months. And this could actually be fueled by, let's say, if Twitter or whatever, Reddit gang, whatever, picks up on this, they see an opportunity to squeeze the shorts. Because what happens is if the price of Ethereum Classic start pushing to 150 now, the people who shorted at like $60 would be like, you know what, let me cover now before it gets to 200. Otherwise, when it gets to 200, I'm going to have to find a lot more money to cover my positions. So there's that. All right. Okay, I missed a lot of comments. So that's the big news, my guy. All right, somebody says buy the dip, ETC's money. ETH. Let's look at what's ETH doing. On fire. What's Dogecoin doing? 46, not moving much. How is the Doge Extra? I call this one the Doge Extra. The Sheep. How is Sheep doing? Man, Sheep doesn't seem to be. Well, it did recover a little bit. How is ETC? Still at 100. That's good. ETC is doing much better than I expected. Cardano is leading the chart. Cardano, first of all, was not phased by the dip. It barely moved. Look at it. It's like nothing happened today. Everything was going down. Cardano was just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm staying. Okay, what else do we have? Okay. Somebody says, beautiful smile says, don't buy ETC before. What day is that? May 14, 2021. That's a European date. Well, that's how I used to write the date. And then using the words like stupid and stuff. Oh, man. I hope everything is okay with you. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Okay. Does them shorting ETC mean it's bad for long term? It's all perspectives, right? There's no denying the fact that ETC has been hacked, okay, in the past. But also there's a lot of information that a lot of people who are not deep in the crypto space do not know, because there are just so many options out there. And people, the first hack they heard about ETC, they're like, oh, forget about ETC, and then they just move on to other stuff, and then they forget about it. But the potential of ETC still remains. That as Ethereum prices are getting higher and higher, Ethereum gas fees are getting higher and higher. But ETC is a direct sibling of Ethereum, that any app that's built on Ethereum can be ported over to run on ETC at 1/10 of the gas fees. And, the last time we even had a blockchain developer in the chat here who was doing exactly that. He said, say no more. This is what I'm working on. And so that's one thing that could, make ETC a little bit more relevant. And the other time I was explaining that, I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys were into mining, you would remember that Ethereum made it impossible for you to mine Ethereum with 6 GB hard drive, 6 GB GPU, okay, the older GPUs. So most people turn their GPUs to mine other things, and ETC was one of the options. So now ETC is a little bit more decentralized than it is before, okay. So the fact that the DAG file sizes of ETC, even with a 4 GB GPU, you can mine ETC. A lot of people are putting their old machines to work, making it more decentralized. Okay, so again, I've said this, and I'm gonna keep saying it because the new people coming in, and I keep saying it. The last hack happened on Nice Hash. Nice Hash is where you can go and rent hash power and mine whatever coin that's available on Nice Hash. The last hack happened due to Nice Hash. Somebody went and rented enough that they could mine more than 51% of the blocks of everything available at the time. And with more than 51%, you can make certain decisions which can cause you to hack the system and steal money. Okay. So they did that. But today, Nice Hash, ETC is no more listed on Nice Hash. So now for somebody to actually be able to do that 51% again, it's gonna cost so much, and they should be praying that nobody else is trying to do the same thing. Otherwise, it will backfire. If somebody else also, has a big enough system to mine alongside, even just a little bit, they will not get that 51% to be able to vote and move all the money, steal money in short. So what I'm trying to say is that it's just gotten so much harder to 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 hack ETC now. It's still possible, but it's just so much harder. And it survived what 2 or 3 hacks, and it's still as robust as ever. So I think all they need to do is get a few more volunteers, a few more developers on board, and once they address this hacking problem, look, Grayscale is not stupid. Grayscale is like a hedge fund. These guys have real, crypto analysts working for them. They're not dumb to just buy anything. They don't have Grayscale that doesn't have I'm not going to call any coins, but Grayscale doesn't support a lot of these new coins. No, they have their own research that they do, and they have to see a future in something before they go for it. So that alone is a good sign in itself. So yeah, there's hope. There's hope for ETC to actually bounce back and be great, but it might take some time. And if you don't have the patience, okay, while it's consolidating and you want to ease out, hey, if you can't afford to keep the money in for too long too, if you need bills to pay your bills, man. Pay your bills. All right. What all do we have? Somebody says you should buy ETH today. Why do you say buy ETH today? I love ETH. ETH is probably one of my biggest holdings, but I don't know why you are yelling at everyone to buy ETH today and calling everyone stupid for buying ETC. ETH is at its all-time high. Okay, all-time high. I am thinking ETH is going to 10K by the end of the year. But if I were to plan to load up ETH, I'll wait for a proper pullback. I don't know. I would wait for like something like 3,700 or something like that, 3,800. But I don't know if that's going to happen. But I want to know what your reasoning is. Beautiful smile. What is your reasoning for asking people to buy ETC today? So I just want to know. Hey, Coca-Cola in the house. What's up? Good to see you. Thank you, JP.
I understood. What's up until you see you. Is that right?
Google. Okay, Google, keep quiet. Oh my goodness. My home system. Oh, are you talking about me? People reach my exit price? Dude, check this video out. I made a video about ETC reaching I made a video about ETC reaching $7,000 when here. You see this video right here? Ethereum Classic will soon be $7,000. This is 2 months ago. Ethereum was $8. That's my entry point. I've been in and out. So if you are new to this channel, right, I have a formula that every now and then I discuss. You get into a stock or cryptocurrency. Your goal is, depending on the market capital and the volatility and everything, your goal is that after whenever you are able, okay, your initial investment is out and you take some profit, take some profit as well, and let house money run. That's how I treat everything. Unless I enter something like, let's say I buy Ford stock or I buy a Bitcoin, I'm not expecting to make 200%. Okay, I'm not really expecting to make that much money to be able to get my full initial out. So stuff like that, you're happy with a good 30%, a good 20%. It's different. Okay, so you are probably saying this because you are new here, but no hard feelings. Look, this every opinion is accepted in here, and yeah. And if you care to know, I've actually liquidated almost all my crypto positions to purchase a home. And I was telling people who were live 2 weeks ago how I struggled really hard to use crypto money as a down payment because they just couldn't really track the source, and they felt some illegality, and they're like, oh, from this address, how do you know it's from this address to this address? Where did they come from? I said, crypto addresses are supposed to be like that. They don't have names and addresses or banks and stuff attached to you. You buy the crypto and it appreciates or depreciates in value, and you sell and blah blah blah. It was really hard to convince, to even educate mortgage bank people how crypto works. So they ask me, oh, how did I convert it to real money? Did I buy something back door? I said, no, the exchanges, you just exchange it. So everything is still pretty much backwards. But Mr. Gupta, if you're worried about me, don't be worried about me, my friend. Don't be worried about me. And do your thing. Do your thing. Oh, you were talking about the guys acting sorry about that. Sorry about that, Mr. Gupta. I thought you were talking about me. My bad. Okay. All right. Yes, you did. Thank you. Blessings, man. See, good vibes all around. Rocket Bunny. Oh man. Oh man, Rocket Bunny, my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, so Mr. Gupta, you're probably right. The beautiful guy, the beautiful smiles guy probably wants people to push ETH so that they can go ahead and that's a good one, man. You got him real good. So guys, beautiful smile guy in the comment is just trying to get out of something, trying to spam you guys to we love ETH. We all love ETH, but in everything, when everything is up, wait for a good pullback before you buy. Rocket Bunny, I have no idea what Rocket Bunny is. I'm sorry, I have no idea. These new names, some of them are just slowly getting to me. So I'm sorry. You're making your own coin, short coin. I know, right? Let's get a patient money coin together. Let's get some. Yo, these coins are getting. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Kuda, tell them. I think people got you, man. People already figured you out. People figured you out. Beautiful smile. There's zero coin too. Are you serious? I might have to look some of these up. You know what? I'm not gonna. All right. Doge seem to be doing okay. It did go. Wait, what do I have on here? Oh, this is the 1 day. I was gonna say. When did it hit 73 cents today? Yo. So sometimes it's good to just go back and put things in perspective. It's like at 73 cents, I right around 72 cents, I did a poll during a live, and I asked people where they I asked people where they thought Doge was heading. And we had people saying 120, some even said 170, some even, that's just human nature. When things are shooting up, they just expect it to keep going up. They just expect to keep going up. It was very, very positive. And then when it dipped a little that day, it didn't even dip that much. It dipped to like, I would say 60 something. That same day, just before SNL, I did another poll again. And I asked people where they expected Doge to go. And the reply was, quite different. Okay. And we had, while we were still going up, we still had quite a few people, like Mr. Dragon Crypto, who actually predicted it quite almost perfectly what would happen before and after the next day. But then when I asked people down here, everybody now changed their answers to gloomy, just downward trend. And I'm like, it's interesting. All right, let's see. Patient money token. Guys, somebody actually has made, let me see if I can find this. I'll show you guys real quick. Somebody made a Ravencoin asset for me a while ago. I actually don't know what to do with it, but they said I could place any value on it and trade it on Ravencoin. And let me see. I think they randomly found my video when I was talking about Ravencoin. They're like, oh, join the Ravencoin family. Yeah, I'm gonna see here. Okay, I think this is it. So I took a screenshot. So it said, I want to make you a Ravencoin community. So the community, Ravencoin is on Kapow. Okay, that's why he spelled it this way, gift. And it is actually patient money token, and you can use it any way you want. It's unique and reusable. Yeah, so they sent this to me way back, and it doesn't show any value, but I would have to assign it a value. I don't know what to do with it, but it's an asset on Ravencoin. Let's see. What about Shiba? We were looking at it earlier. It looked like it was trying to recover. Let me see here. I'm just doing the price right now. Let's do the 1 day. It was trying to recover and then it went back down again. Did ETC go back down again? No, ETC is holding up. Yeah, ETC surprisingly has decent support. Decent support. Decent, if you ask me. Yo, Polygon is past $1, man. I'm still trying to process everything. Yeah. Hello from Greece. What's up? It makes you calm. Oh yeah, thank you. Blessings, man. Blessings. Even we don't have the guy with a calm voice on here today. Oh man. Yep. Christopher in the house. Hey, 17 Roses. It was good having you on the other day. That's good. And guys, some of these beats are also from 17 Roses. I've mixed them, so now I don't know who's is whose, but I still have your original folder. So if I really want to find out whose song is with, I will find it out. Yeah. Right. It's a patient money token to the moon. Man, it's not for sale, man. I just have the one token. ETC looks good. Definitely, it's looking like it's actually holding up. It's actually holding up 101 right now. That's pretty good. Let me look at the 5 minute. The 5 minute might be Look at the 5 minute here. Look at ETC just coming out from here. All these shorts are going to keep covering and covering as we go. Yeah, yo, ADA doesn't care about anything, man. ADA is just too tough right now. Yeah. My thoughts on XRP and ADA. If I'm to pick one right now, I'll pick ADA, but XRP is a great project. It just needs to go through a few hoops here and there, and once it's out of the hoops, it's gonna go. I think I missed a comment from Krista. She said, "Sorry, it's so quiet. I'm chasing card stack. Oh, what is it now? It did quite a bit. Oh, okay, it looks like it's also slowly trying to recover. Let me see here. Let me put the 5 minute. Yeah, not so much, but yeah, it looks like it's trying to recover. But I'm not worried for it at all. You see how high it went? It went as high as 0.047, guys. It went as high as 0.047. So just like ETC is going to need a little bit of consolidation before it shoots up again. But then again, looking at the market cap and the circulating supply, it is very cheap actually. So if this catches on, this maybe in a month or two, you could easily see a 10x if more info starts spreading about it. They do absolutely no promoting, like and that's something they should probably work on. At least have a Twitter and be more active on there. So let's see. You have invested in Matic. It's currently 1,700. Would you take the initial out now or wait for it to go higher? Okay. If you let me know what price you invested. So what I do is, even though I say take the initial, I don't take it all out at once. So if I see a coin like Matic, which has a lot of potential, I would what I'll do is, after you've seen like 100% increase, or even you don't have to wait to 100%. Once you get to about 80% increase, at that point you can sell about 20% of everything you have. Okay, and that 20% that you sold will probably make up close to 40% of your initial, and then you wait for the next leg up. The next leg up, you can also, again, this time you can sell. You can actually start and do 10%, and as you go up, then you do 20%, and as you go up, by the time you sell 10, 20, and 30% of everything you have, you would have made more than your initial investment back, and some profit at the same time, not taking too much out at the very beginning. So that's the one thing. If once you get to 100%, you decide to take out all your initial investment, you've taken too much out at the very beginning, and that limits your earning potential. Okay, so that's why, depending on the kind of crypto, if I think this has a probability to get to 5x 500% soon in the future, maybe when it gets to 100%, I'll take out 10% of everything that I have in there. That's profit. You lock that 10% is actually 20% of your initial investment, if you think about it, because you put in $100, okay, and it doubled to $200, and at $200 you decided to take 10% out and lock it. Okay, so that 10% of $200 is, what is it, $20, right? So you lock that 10% out, so now you have 180. When that 180 ends up doubling to 360, this time, instead of 10%, you could actually do 20% of 360. And so it wouldn't be long. Within one more take, you would have gotten all your initial investment plus some profit but you didn't take it all out at the very beginning. Because guess what? If you had taken 20% out at the very beginning, you would have only had what is that? After your money is 200, I'm getting confused here. If you are taking 20% out, you'd have taken $40 out instead, and then you don't have a lot to be doubling as you go along. So also you can just do, every time you have 100%, you take 5% of everything you have, especially if you think it's going to be a 10x coin. And that's how you are able to buy back some of these dips. See, when you're doing stuff like that, and then along the way, the coin decides to take a big nosedive, okay, you have some cash sitting around, and then you dive right in. Like if somebody was doing that with ETC from way back, whenever I got to like 90, today it got all the way down to 95. Guess what? You between 95 and now, you are even looking good depending on how much you go in for. So there's that. All right. How is the Doge doing? Doge is pretty stagnant. Let me switch actually, because I do have the daily this thing. That's why it's not interesting. Okay, so all right, let's see. Okay. Wait. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Oh, the guy's asking. Well, the truth is, at the end of the day, you just have to have a formula for yourself. Okay, have a formula that works for yourself. But just see, I have messed a lot with penny stocks, and they get very volatile. And most of the time, you go in, you see a lot of money. Next thing you know, you see no money. So just with time, I've just learned some of these strategies to secure the bank. And whenever they do those massive dips, I either buy more or I just watch it dip away, and I still walk away with my initial investment at the bare minimum. Okay. So just have a strategy for yourself, but also do not be too quick to take out your initial investment. If you really believe in the project, do not take it all out at once. You will stifle your gains. Okay. So take it out in percentages going up. So all right, what do we have? Okay, thank you 17 Roses for doing the Lord's work there. I think he's answering someone from earlier. Thank you. All right, that's good. Let's go back to ETC. All right, ETC did shoot up to 103. That's good. So beautiful smile. You are saying 50% ETH, 50% ETC till May 14th. Why do you keep saying May 14th? I'm curious. I want to know why you keep saying May 14th. You just got into Doge. Vitro. Doge is consolidating nicely. Doge, this dip affected it, but not as hard as it affected some other stuff. So let's look at some other stuff real quick around the map here. I don't think SHIB is recovering. Like everything else seemed to be recovering. I don't know if I'm looking at it wrong, but Yeah, sheep is not really recovering. Cardano doesn't care what's happening. It's just going green, green, and green. And this is a new kid on the block. Card stack. Card stack. It's actually not bad. It's not doing bad. Let me see here. It did have a massive correction from yesterday's high, and look at this 7 day. So from the 7 day, you can see that it did shoot up quite a bit, and it's correcting. And we'll see how it goes. Polygon doesn't care either. ETH is the leader of the gang, man. ETH goes, everybody goes. If ETH goes, everybody goes. That's what I've been seeing. It's a trend I've been seeing for the past few weeks. BTC is now like, you know how in a wolf pack, the older wolves, they get old and then they put them in front. But the old and the sick, well, BTC is not sick, but I'm just using the wolf pack as an example. They put the older wolves in front because they want to stay within their pace. Okay, so even though they are in front, the leader of the pack is usually way back, and so they look like they're in front. They look like they are leading the pack, but they are actually not. I think that's what BTC is doing. Earlier, I showed Bitcoin, and I showed how in the past 2 months the price hasn't really moved much. While it was dipping, Ethereum was going up, and altcoins were going up with Ethereum. So things might be changing hands here, ever so slightly. So we'll see. So ETC strong support at 93. 93 looks very strong. Yeah, I was saying that earlier, that if I'm a new person buying into ETC, those, especially the last time it did hit 91, let me show you here. Where is it? Oops. There, I'm gonna bring this up a little bit. Okay, so the last time right here it hit 91 on May 10th, right? And right after I hit 91, they bought it back up so hard, and just pretty much bounced off of it. This time it didn't quite get to 91. It stopped right here at 93. And the 91 back then, I had even traced it back to having some support several days back. It even served as a resistance before. So 91 seems like where it definitely looks like if it does get back down there, it would bounce off. And also, the reason I keep giving, guys, those of you who are new, this is it. Okay, ETC short volume. The shorts have been shorting this thing since it was $28. When ETC got to $28, these people thought $28 was just way too high, so they decided to increase their short volume on ETC. So imagine how many more people shorted it when it got to $60, when it got to $70. So all these shorts are just waiting for it to dip so that they can cover, and that demand is what we need for ETC to gain in price. So yeah, possibly, pretty much lots of FOMO buys in sheep, and those who knew what they were doing made some money on it, but again, if you're going into such projects, go in with a right mindset. Go in knowing that it could possibly just rip and dip. So as it's ripping, you're taking some profits along the way, so that everything that does not just dip in there. I'm gonna say proper call. I don't get that. Look at one. Okay, how many one? Yes. Hold on. Let me take a look at one in a little bit. And then Rivera says ICP. Okay, so let's do one first and we go to ICP. Taking a quick peek at NFT art finance, and it shot up and went back down, came back up a little bit. It's actually still doing very great. I will research and see what happened. If you guys know what happened, let me know as well. So we're gonna look at one now. How many one? Dr. T. Ooh, how many took a dip? Is it time to buy? I don't know. You tell me. Okay, that's interesting right there. Yeah, that's a pretty hefty dip, just like everything else, and it seems to be bouncing off the bottom. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. He said if ETC goes to 200, I'm gonna blow up. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it, man. I wish it will. I wish it will. The fact that I got to 180 for the first time, I have a video that has 70,000 views. So that's pretty sick. So I'm just happy for everything, the way everything is turning out. Let's see. Um, let's see. Wait, I'm going to crypto anyways. Yo, man, it's just stocks are doing so badly. Like, last 2 weeks, I moved some money from my stock account and moved them into crypto, and I have more than doubled. Okay, that money, more than doubled that money in 2 weeks. I've just been moving in and out of stuff, and the stocks are just still sitting there. I could go back and buy double the shares that I had, in from the ones I took out of. So yeah. All right. So okay, quick peek at one. Let me see one here. Let's do the 5 minute. Just because I'm streaming, I just want to look at a smaller frame of time. I don't have much data going back here, so I'm going to do the 15 minute of one. Oh wow, one actually broke this low. It hasn't broken this low since April 26th. 11:30 thereabout. So that's a hard one to tell. Looks like right here we have about four, or more than four, about 5 or 6 touch points. So this might actually be a decent resistance. 1197. How do I get this thing? You know what? I'm used to the day mode. The dark mode is confusing me a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go up a little bit here. So it may not be very clear, but okay, let's do 12. Okay, 0.12. Okay, 12 cents. 12 cents might actually be a good resistance, and if it passes it, it will become the good support. But right now, my goodness, yeah, that goes way back here, way back when it blew through. So it probably is coming back down to fill some of these gaps that were created when it just shot from wherever it was, 9 cents, shot all the way up to 14 cents. So right here is going to be a battle right here. But coming back down, I'm trying to find where the next strong support is, because now that the price has broken down here, probably the next strong support might be the previous strong resistance, which was somewhere here. Oops. Oh, you got to click on the thing again. Okay, somewhere around here was a previous strong resistance. So that's 10 cents thereabout. So that's probably our next strong support, and this is the next strong resistance. So we'll just take it from there right now. Mr. Dragon finished mowing the lawn. That means I can go fishing this week. Oh man, did the wife give you a list of things to do? That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, I also do have a honey to-do list, and I'm over here streaming. And today I don't have hazy, so I actually haven't taken a break yet. I need to take a break right about now, though. All right, so how is everybody doing? How's everybody doing in here? Okay. Rivera says no financial advice, great buying opportunity. Aha, not financial advice either, man. You see, today we don't have the clownfish, but assume I am a clownfish as well, and do not take financial advice from a clownfish. Yeah, Tom, Doge is one of those, man. It's like it's one of those you really don't know what's gonna happen. You ride the waves, just hold on tight. It's like riding a bull. He's not available today. Yeah, he's studying. So he's trying to get his grades up. I don't know if he wanted me to say that, but I did say that earlier. So Hazy, my bad if you didn't want me to say he's studying. Hey, Phoenix, Doge is like Lotto, but trust me, I haven't played any Lotto that I have won like 5 times in a row. That is quite predictable. I'm yet to see one like that. So I buy tickets and I might as well just donate that money. So I'm just saying. Oh, there are. Oh Lord, please, guys, if you see the bots, please just report them, because I try to report as many as I can, but they are using algorithms, but if you report them a few times, YouTube will stop them from posting for the rest of that day. So, yeah. XLM, VAT. Okay, you want me to look at them? Okay, hold on a second. All right, I'm gonna leave. Okay, we already have VChain. Now VChain is back to 20 cents, so that's healthy. That's very healthy. Let's see here. Okay, and XLM, Stellar. All right, I'm going to replace Polygon with Stellar. XLM did a massive run up to run up here to 73 cents not too long ago. That was pretty impressive. And I mean, I like XLM, guys. XLM has huge potential. So don't get me wrong, I like XLM. It's a little slow, but it's actually one of the safer places to put your money. Just like Cardano, if there's a massive crash, somehow it doesn't get hit as hard. So there's that. You said Phoenix says maybe you have won, but no, listen, I have not always won, but my odds are just so much greater than Lotto. Mark Cuban tweeted when Dogecoin was about, I don't know, what was it, 4 cents, 5 cents? He said buying Doge has better odds than buying a lottery ticket. Or he said in a different way, so he would rather buy Doge than buy a lottery ticket. And if you look today at the price of Doge, when he said it at 4 cents, of course, he's 100% right. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. It's risky, but at the same time, those who got in early, just facing a lot less risk. And also, it's quite predictable. But we as humans, somehow we just feel like something is going to keep going up forever. Every dump, it goes up. It gains momentum a week before the event, whatever event it is, whether it's the February 4th, we had an event in March, we had 420, it went from 15 cents. Wait, did it dip before or after? No, it dipped after. My bad. 420. It went from way back 20 something cents, shot up to 43 cents. Okay, before 420. After 420, 2 days later, it was down to 15 cents. And you had a good buying opportunity at 15 cents. You had a whole week notice of Elon coming on SNL. But guess what? When Elon tweeted he was going to be on SNL, Doge was 29 cents. Not many people were buying. No, everybody was looking somewhere else. And somehow, when Doge crossed 60, 65 cents, that's when people thought it was a good time to buy. When Elon said, I'll be on SNL on May 8th, he said that. Okay. So we even took the opportunity to live stream days before. And I kept repeating this, guys. It's all about getting in before the event and taking some action, securing some of the bag before the event, because there's a very small chance that it could spike on the day of the event. Because usually we haven't seen that. So if you've noticed this trend and then there's another pump and I start streaming about the pump a week before, okay, you know to make some money and secure some money and not wait to see a big spike. You understand? Even though I will not directly tell you, hey, sell at this point, buy at this point, I will give you enough information to scare you enough to take profit if you wanted to. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Uh, Good boy. Cardano is a good boy. All right, guys. I am going to take a little break right now, and I should be back in about 10-15 minutes. I will be back, guys. Okay, let me answer this question real quick. Why do I think ETH spiked? Oh, it's because of all these new coins that are popping up from nowhere, which a lot of them you have to get on Uniswap. You have to get ETH or the gas prices. You got to buy ETH to do the transaction, and you got to pay gas prices. Same reason why Binance Coin has popped from what $40 in January to whatever it is now. BNB is what 600 and something, almost 700 now, and both of them are going to keep popping. Binance Smart Chain, a lot of the coins are actually coming on Binance Smart Chain, but a lot of solid ones are also coming on Ethereum. So that's just what it is. That's just what it is. All right. Yo, Matt, thank you. See, some people get it. All right. All right, guys, I'll be back. Somebody said check EOS. I'll check it back, but I'm very, very salty on EOS. I'm not gonna lie. This Monday, I had a lot of money in EOS, but I had to take it to do something, and it was the day that everything was down. And yesterday, EOS was up 50%. I was so pissed. So, anyway, let me type this message here. I'll be back. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Do we have any mod in the house? Yeah, we have Mr. Dragon Crypto in the house. Yep, great stuff. Please keep an eye on the comments for me. 17 Roses. I'm gonna make you a mod. I don't know if you're a mod already, but I am going to make you a mod now. And now you're gonna have to keep an eye on the comments for me too. Hold on, I need to find you though. Oh, it's taking the comments back all the way to. All right, so 17 Roses, you are officially a moderator for the chat. So please hold it down, keep everything civil, and I will be back. Okay, let me see here. apologies. I had written a comment earlier that I'll be back, but somehow my YouTube, the comments is not showing me the latest. I have to keep scrolling down. Let me refresh this. Almost there. I cannot see my own comment. What happened? This is weird. All right, let me type it again. Oh, I never posted it. That's what happens. Okay, posted it now. Thank you, Omar. Thank you. Been on blast forever. Let's see. What all do we have? Okay, let's go back. Let me just check prices real quick since I was away. And let's start off here. Ethereum Classic. We're already here, 103. That's beautiful for ETC. Doge 46, almost 47. Beautiful. We added sheep to it just because that was the big talk of the town not too long ago. And sheep is still going down. Sheep is not recovering like everything else. Sheep is not recovering. And Cardano is nuts. We might very well see $2 before the week ends at this rate. It's ridiculous. It's just going. Cardano was one of the strongest coins during the fall too. And Card Stack seems to be holding up. It's coming off of a big dip, a big spike. So it seems to be holding up, but it's not recovering as well as some of the others. We had Stellar, and Stellar is doing okay. And we have Ethereum is back to 4,100 plus. So yeah, Ethereum just has no chill. Bitcoin Cash, I think it's pumping a little bit. Hold on a second here. Bitcoin Cash, I think it's pumping a little bit. I'm gonna look at it in a second. And looks like Harmony One is also doing quite well. It's about to break. Oh, it did. I think Harmony One almost broke the resistance. Yeah, once it breaks that resistance, I think it's gonna go. Ghana today. Hey, are you Ghanaian? I'm also Ghanaian. You've learned a lot. That's good. See, guys, Americans, that is British English right there. So it's like the little nuances of English, from British to American. Especially for me when I came here to college, there were things that I wrote that, especially the professors knew where I was coming from, but the students, who came straight from American high school were not used to some of the words, like learnt, for example. It's not something they use here, but it's perfect. Everybody here says learned, stuff like that. Little things. Any thoughts on Bitcoin Cash? Yeah, so Bitcoin Cash has pumped quite a bit. Let's look at the price here. BCH. And be careful buying things at the tops, okay? Be careful buying things at the tops. And so, well, it's a little low from the top, but this is the 7-day. It's holding up pretty good in the 7-day, which is interesting. But look at the all-time high. This is when Bitcoin Cash actually almost hit it did hit $4,000. This is when it was listed on Coinbase, okay? And after that, it hasn't done much since. It's a much lighter, much more usable version of Bitcoin, but it's not Bitcoin. But it will still it still has a lot of potential to do very well. So, but keep an eye on it. All right, let's see, what do we have? Mr. Dragon. Trust any of them. Which volatile? Okay, I think I missed the context of that. ATC was higher, but trying to break through resistance point again. It's going back up. Okay, thanks, Brian. Miguel says Shiba is going to take a long time to recover. Vitalik sold all of his Shiba, 50% of the total SHIB. My goodness. My goodness. Stuff like that hits coin so hard. For example, Litecoin. That's what hit Litecoin so hard that Litecoin has been struggling, for a long time. Just for a very long time. Polygon going up too. Oh, 3.6. Nice bag there. Nice bag you have there. Let's go. HC, what's up? Somebody says ICB. Okay. Didn't we look at it earlier, or did I miss it? I probably missed it. Hold on. Let's go. So this is a hard one. Is this question for me? Mr. Dragon Crypto, ADA or BNB? This is a hard one to answer, man. I'll just do 50-50. I'll just do 50-50 for now. For now. I'll do 50-50 for now. I'm bullish on both of them. I'll just do 50-50. Oh, the story when I first heard Nokia. Yo, there are so many of those. You won't believe it. There are so many of those. Even this one, when I first heard the lady, we had this lady professor, and then we had an event, and then when we were going to sleep, well, the event was over, so we're going home, and she said good night, everyone. And then she turned to me and my friend, my roommate, who was Nigerian. Okay, we're like the international students in the group, and she said, "Don't let the bed bugs bite." So at that point, I looked at my friend and I'm like, "What is she assuming that we have bed bugs? Like, why did she say good night to everyone?" And she turned over here and said, "Don't let the bed bugs bite." Look, that thing bugged me for so long until somebody explained the idiom to me. So I'm like, I was just assuming that she thought, oh, we were dirty, so we had bed bugs, but oh man, I felt so bad. So yeah. Yep. Knock yourself out. Yep. That was funny. That was funny. I thought so. For some reason, I thought there was something in that house that was gonna knock us out if we played too much with it or something. It was weird. Yeah. We all learn, man. When is the update? Yeah, I need to do an update. I haven't done it. Somebody wanted me to look at something else, so I forgot. Is it IC something? I'm scrolling back in the comments here. You can type it again. I just missed it. Whoever wanted me to look at something. Okay. Alex, yes, I have gone over ETC. It's at the very beginning. You can scroll to the very, very beginning of the live, but I'll give you just a quick one. Okay. The reason why we're excited about ETC now is because we've realized that people have been shorting this thing, and as far back as 15th April, when ETC was $28, it had 322,000 shares that were shorted on ETCG. That's Grayscale. This is a fund for cryptocurrencies. Okay, and they added ETC fund, and that gives people the ability to actually short ETC. And back when ETC was $28, these people thought it was way too expensive, and they did go for short positions at $28. So a lot of those people are still stuck, and they have to cover their short positions. And this is just my assumption, okay? Because the data we have now is up to April 15th. We don't have recent data. But if at $28, these people thought it made sense to short ETC because they thought it was going to go back down to $11 or something, what's stopping them from shorting ETC at $50, at $60, at $80, at $90? So my thinking is that the reason why ETC can hardly stay below 100 is that whenever it goes below 100, you have all these people who shorted it at about $90, about $80, who at this point they are ready to take an L, but they don't want to take a lot of a big loss. So they are buying it up. So the demand for ETC is going to be there for a long time. Some of these people probably even shorted it way back when it was 28 cents on April 15th right here. And those people, they probably do have a lot of money in their account, so they may not be liquidated anytime soon. So they are probably stuck in it for a very long time. And those people will also wait patiently. And when they get impatient, at some point they would have to just cover anyway. Okay. So as the price of ETC dips, a lot of buying pressure is going to come from these shorts. And once the buying pressure comes, guess what? That's when the price goes back up again. It levels right back up to $100. So there's a reason is the price is kind of like leveling around $100. Now, this is what can happen, considering that there's a possibility that there's a very large number of ETCG that has been shorted on Grayscale. Okay. And by the way, if you short ETCG, which is, I mean, right now ETC is 56 on here, but if you short ETCG, you have to cover your short by buying real ETC coin from the open market to come and cover. That's how Grayscale works. So with that possibility, right, if a mob, a Reddit group, or some people get a hint of this and buying pressure rushes in and price starts shooting up again, the shorts are going to be shaken and they will either want to cover, or if it goes up much higher than the balance of their account, the exchange will automatically liquidate the account, okay, to cover, just so to protect them, from going into so much of a loss. And those kind of liquidations and forced buying, they buy at whatever price it is at that point. If your account, the money in your account is not sufficient, they just liquidate it and instantly buy ETC to cover for you. Okay. And those things can happen in a chain reaction and send ETC flying. That is a possibility, and that's a new that's a fresh news that we have now, and that explains a lot of things. I think a lot of the shorts actually were a little bit squeezed. That's why the price was able to go up to 180. So that explains that quick sharp rise. And I'm sure new people took short positions, at going up 150, 160, 180, and some have either covered or are waiting for ETC to drop a lot more so they can cover and make more profit. But the longer ETC is holding these levels, the higher the probability that it's gonna do well. Okay. Somebody wants to look at NFT art finance. Let's see here. So guys, today I'm not going to stay too long. I have exactly 30 more minutes on here, and I will be I would have to go. Okay, man, NFT art finance has just been pretty epic. Like I said earlier, I don't know what new updates have happened, but it's been pretty bullish, very bullish since yesterday. A few days before, it made a move up here, and then yesterday it made another move again, and it's still consolidating. So I don't know exactly what's happening, but I know they did release there was a show of their NFT platform, which is different from NFT art, but it's going to use currency of NFT art finance to trade the NFTs on that platform. And they also tweeted that they needed to know if you guys had any suggestions on which artist they should add to NFT art finance. And of course, people were tweeting their favorite artists and stuff like that. So if they make a deal with some of these popular artists, the artists might also want to buy a big chunk of it, just so they have skin in the game as well, instead of just trading on the platform. So there are possibilities, but again, be careful. It's there has been time has passed, a lot more verifications have been in place as to who the owners are and stuff. But I don't have all that data for you right now. But I know that it's much better than before. Before it was just a complete bleak. Like we didn't know exactly who owned it. We didn't know which names belonged to which, and stuff looked a little sketchy. So, but still, be careful. And if you are good at reading the BSC scan, go to the back end. Go to the back end and look at what's happening. Look at who's selling. Look at the holders. Look at the bigger addresses and try to track some of the action. Let me see. Now look at this address. This very address here. Okay. So look at them and see what they are doing. Okay. So this particular address, the reason I opened this address is that this is one address that I have been tracking for a while with NFT art finance, and you see this amount, they have a specific amount they keep taking out. Okay. 1.8 trillion. Okay. 1.8 trillion. They keep doing that. And they did this one 4 hours ago, 12 hours ago. But the good news is this particular address only has 0.5% of everything. Okay, it only has it only has 0.5% of everything. So if it keeps doing that and it eventually runs out, then the company can probably grow a little bit more organically. But who knows which address that is? It could be an extra address that the creators created to be taking money out. And I wasn't impressed with stuff like that. But at the same time, it can only happen for so long because those wallets are not that big. So there's still room for growth. I just wish that they made it such that it was very fair, and the developer wallet was more than 5%. See, because they made the developer wallet so small, that's probably why they have to go through the back door to get money to fund everything. It's okay to make the developer wallet 20%. Just tell everybody the developer wallet is 20%, because you're gonna need money to hire proper developers, proper designers to do stuff. So yeah, apart from that, it's looking like they are making progress, and that's all I have to say about it for now. They are making progress, and the people like them better than Refinable. Okay, Refinable tried to do a lot of things right at the beginning, but they messed up the launch and lost trust. And sometimes trust is just really hard to regain. So they have a window. NFT Art Finance has a window to ride the wave, and they need to move faster. All right, so ETC is dipping again down to 101. Doge is also dipping. We're just keeping an eye on SHIB. SHIB is the same price like we saw last time. Cardano doesn't care what the dip is; it's just moving. Let's see the new boy card stack is also slowly picking back up, ever so slightly. Let's see the 1 day here. Barely picking back up, but it is ever so slightly picking back up. How is ETH doing? ETH, man, ETH is a monster. ETH is still just going, headed for 4,200 here. VeChain dropped a little bit. I think the market is kind of like a little dull right now. All right, so I am not sorry, I missed a bunch of comments, guys. Somebody said it's probably a bot. Yeah, guys, if you see any response on any of my videos by Patient Money, make sure the name is highlighted. Make sure you just hover around and at least check the number of subscribers, because those bots, some of them have my exact picture, exact name, and they're asking you to send WhatsApp. I would never ask you to send anything on WhatsApp. None whatsoever. If you want to send me any message, go to my bio section and send me an email. That's it. Okay. Yes, looked very, very suspicious before. Yes, but I think they are learning to be a little bit more transparent now, but I'm still very very cautious on that. And as for that, I'm gonna be playing with you guys. I was in early, NFTR. It was a nice 20x run. Of course, you know for a fact my initial was out with profit, and I do have some house money on there. So I'm just gonna let that ride to whatever, right? Ride to zero or hero. So wherever it goes, I'm just forgetting about that, and I'm just letting it ride for now. Yeah. Somebody said it was 115 earlier this morning. Interesting. 17 roses sell. Well, on Binance, the normal fee is 0.1%. Uh-huh. 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 But if you have BNB token, exactly. So this is also one other reason why BNB token is gonna go, because people are somewhat forced to um just buy and hold BNB token, and that's gonna increase the demand for BNB token, and BNB is gonna gain some more value just because of that. Also because of the apps that people are building on Binance Smart Chain. So there's that. How do I feel about Doge Elon coin? Okay, so just to be clear, I haven't researched it or anything. My opinion on this coin is very biased, and I could be missing out on a lot of cash. I could be missing out on a lot of money, but I just feel like it's one of those that will not last the test of time, especially if they feel the need to play off of Doge and Elon Musk at the same time. Like, come on, be creative. Like, find a name, find a utility, a proper utility, and roll with it. Why Doge Elon? I know a lot of people have been talking about it, but this opinion again is a very biased opinion because I have not taken the pain to look at the coin because the name put me off so much that I did not even bother looking at the coin. And again, I probably could miss out on 1000% gains. But sometimes you just have some principles, and it's like even Shiba. It took a lot for me to even just start looking at Shiba. Um, a lot of people, kept requesting it, and I'm like, okay, all right, let's take a look at it. Yo, Pat, come on, you're killing me. Oh man, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. He says the nose pump. The next. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry. Oh man. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can repeat everything that I said. So, So I'm saying that the next pump. You said who is with me, and I'm saying that's what we do, Mr. X. That's what we do here. That's what I've been talking about from day one. That it's a rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Okay. Um, this is how the Doge pump works. Okay. You try to get it before the pump, way before, and then when it pumps, okay, do not be stuck in euphoria and think it's going to go to $10 right there and then. Okay. Look at the market cap. It could go some, but it probably could not go that much right there and then. And then you take as much profit. You sell some on the way up. And when after the pump, when it dips, you buy it back in. So like this pump, took it to like 73 cents. What happened the next day? Next day it dipped to like 41 cents. Okay, 41 cents. That's a pretty significant dip. You could buy a portion back in at that point, and then lurk around and wait for the next pump, and before the next pump, get it very early so that when it pumps again to 70 cents, that's not when you're buying. 67, 66 cents, that's not when you're buying. Okay. But the funny thing is, human nature is such that that's when people feel inclined to buy, because that's when people's hopes go really high up. They believe it's gonna go to $1.50. It's gonna go do this right away. It could, but the probability is slim. So, but the higher probability is, getting it when nobody's talking about it, and then when there's a pump, you already have it, and then you sell on the pump. So that's what you do. That's what, and you rinse and repeat. You rinse and repeat. It's easy money. Just rinse and repeat. Wait until the next pump, and then once it's down, you get it again. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We have about 17 minutes to go. 17 minutes to go. I'm just gonna go around and check a few things again real quick. Let's see, we're ATC. Let's check the good old Doge. How is Doge doing? Not bad, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Um Sheep. Oh man. Sheep is going for a swim. Oh man. Cardano is good. Card stack is barely holding up. Again, that's a new boy. I made a video on this. It has great potential. One day somebody will say, "Oh, you didn't say it." Yeah, I'm saying it. This has some great potential. Great potential. It's been around since 2018. It's finally popping off. Somebody finally realized it, and people are seeing that some of these real projects are under the radar, but some of these newer projects come up with fancy names and they just take off very briefly for a couple of days and then they just die off. So you gotta be alert. Ethereum looks like everything seems to be pulling back just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Like, how did she know we had bed bugs? Oh man. Okay, all right. Let me put this in here. What am I looking at? And my Nigerian roommate was of zero help either. She's like, "Oh, she must assume that we have bed bugs." I'm like, oh, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Match to the moon. Let's look at it again real quick. So an idiom like break a leg, like how did that come about? Like, was it a literal thing that they used to do back in the day, like playing sport or something? Like I'm just curious, Somebody let me know, how do some of these idioms, come about? 119. Let's look at the 7 day. Man, Matt is just looking good on the 7 day. My goodness. This thing has pumped hard, man. I remember the days when Matic was 20 cents. Man, if only people could see in the future, that'd be interesting. Okay, ADA is pumping on news. Probably we could have seen that on what is it? Not Coin Market Cap, the other site. that Hazy gave me about the news. Oh, interesting. ADA out are two coins that will end up having a massive adoption in the future. Interesting. Thinking of selling my Doge if it ever hits 70. I hear all the talk about $1. Who knows? I'd rather stick with BTC and LTC. Yeah, there's just so much talk about $1. I feel like there's going to be so much selling on the way to $1. They would really struggle to get to $1. But if you trade it in between there, like if you sell at anywhere above 60 cents, it's very likely it's going to drop to the 50s again or the 40s, and you can pick up and you can repeat and rinse and repeat for a few times. It could escape you, at some point and blow past 60 and go to 70, 75. You don't have to panic and buy back that high. But at the same time, every time the thing about Doge is what I'm seeing is slowly finding a base, slowly finding a higher and higher base. But it's definitely nowhere near nowhere near ETH or BTC. I don't know much about LTC. I'm not very bullish on LTC, Litecoin. But it's a little safe, not too safe. It's a little safe. So there's that. Yeah, very well said, Tom. Very well said. Oh, So I see I'm getting some help here. So it's from the theater where you're never gonna wish someone good luck. That means bad luck for them to say break a leg instead of good luck. Oh wow. That's interesting. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Interesting. See? Live to learn. Interesting. All right. Okay. Yo, George is addicted, guys. George is addicted. Hey, I don't know if you want to buy safe cookie, safe meatball, safe. I don't know, man. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, I am not following a lot of the high risk, high reward yet. I'm trying to be very cautious so that I don't put out too many things that are too volatile on here. Oh, we have another perspective here. Huh. So guys, we're talking about break a leg. We're trying to find the origin of that, saying. Oh, stomp. Interesting. Huh. Oh, wow. So if you did very well, people would stomp so hard they would break your leg. Oh man, that is funny. That's funny but interesting at the same time. Yes, all about some scalping, man. But again, that's one thing, guys. I'm not gonna. It's quite dangerous to be like, oh, this is a good time for you to sell. I'm never gonna sell something or buy something. I'm gonna give you tips on how to place some of them, and of course, just so that it's not like a buy call or a sell call. Because if you have even 10, 20 people doing something at the same time, it can cause a ripple effect. And sometimes you don't want that. So. Mr. Dragon says both are correct. Okay, I see. Say crypto, the font of all knowledge. Oh, by the way, do I have a streaming schedule? I should, right? I should. So I'm about to start moving here in a week. So I think once I move to the new place, I would actually just decide and plan a schedule until. So I'm in the process of looking for a school to teach. Um, I'm certified to teach technology applications in high school. So if I do get a school and I get, depending on what I get, that might also determine my schedule. But you know, hey, if I do, if the channel keeps growing and I get like 50,000 subs, then I don't need to go and teach. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I do a few other things as well. So we'll see how it goes. The teaching opportunities here, like it's funny, technology application is rarely available in most schools here. Yeah, so I guess we need to get us a streaming schedule on. That way, everybody comes on at the right time, and hopefully I have Hazy. It's great to have Hazy on. That way I can take some breaks and attend to some other stuff. So sounds expensive to run. Oh man, you guys are funny. Oh, okay. We're about to end it. Kryptonite just joined. Kryptonite just joined. Um, okay. So Kryptonite. So the news is that, and I'm happy to repeat it again for you, is that we discovered today there's an article. I still haven't found the article, but I went back to find this from Grayscale. Um, is telling us that apparently there are so many shorts on Ethereum Classic. So in case you guys didn't know, Ethereum, not too long ago, Ethereum Classic was added to Grayscale um, fund. They're like a hedge fund for cryptocurrencies, and I even spoke about them in my Ethereum Classic video. And these people have great analysts and stuff. They don't get any coin. Okay, they have very few trusts, and it takes a while for them to decide to go with a coin. And there's a reason they jump back in. They jump in on ETC. But what happens is that when they create a fund for it, now they are trading it called ETCG. Okay, now ETCG is it's like shares, right? But each share is backed by one ETC coin on the open market. So you're allowed to short it. If you short it, um, you you have to buy back by buying a real ETC coin on the market. So this data here shows us that 322,000 shares were shorted on April 15th. Okay. And April 15th, when I went and checked Ethereum Classic price on April 15th, Ethereum Classic price was at about $28. Okay, that's what Ethereum. So if at $28, these people thought it was very smart for them to short ETC because they're like $28. Man, that's too high for ETC. They shorted it this much. What do you think they did at $50, $60, $70, $80? So I believe that the squeeze that shot ETC up to 180 was a lot of these shorts that were trying to cover. And the article said that most of these people have not covered yet. And then this is just my thinking. If they shorted at 28, I bet you they double their short positions at $80. If they were 100% sure that at $28 this thing is gonna tank, at $80, I bet you they borrowed money to short some more. And so a lot of these people are waiting for ETC to come down so they can buy. The reason why ETC is barely going below 100 is that these people, they can't have the money in there forever. High interest and all that going on. and if they're not careful and there's another spike again, their account might get liquidated or something. So whenever it dips into the 90s, they quickly buy back some of their positions to start covering. Okay, so the demand for ETC is going to be high, at least for the next couple of weeks or even months, while these people wait to cover. And all I'm saying is, it's just a matter of time when a mob gets a hint of what's happening, when they smell blood and they swoop in and they artificially inflate the price of ETC. These people might have no choice but to cover, and guess what? It's going to inflate it more when they cover. So there's a lot of potential there. So that's all I'm saying. So all right, thank you for coming on. And so that's the new information we found, and I'm going to do some more digging. This data is April 15th. I need data from March 10th, March 11th, like, but I'm guessing if they shorted this much, guess what? This number is probably more than 1 million right now. So all those people are waiting in line to buy ETC to cover, and some of them, are going to go broke, especially the ones that shorted at $28. I feel really bad for them right now. I really don't, but yeah. All right, guys. My time is up. I am going to take the kids to the park and do a few things here and there. Probably go to the store, and so I will catch up with you guys whenever I go live again. Maybe tomorrow I'll go live again, but not as long. Maybe just for about 2 hours. So let's say maybe tomorrow around 12:30 tomorrow. Let's see about that. Okay. All right, guys, have a good one.